but of course you don't want it to. But you can't control everything.
Can't control it all, man. But you've been really good about flying under the radar as far as offenses and strikes against you and fouls, so kudos to you on that, man.
Thank you very much. I've been working hard on it.
All right, let's give it up for Black Larry. He's going to be taking on Firecracker.
Firecracker returns to the barrel after a huge win over the Extinguisher at Onslaught. The Team Tank prospect is known to many SFC fans as the next big thing. Tonight he faces Black Larry on his way to the lightweight strap.
Now, Firecracker, you're going to be taking on Black Larry. What is going to be the game set in your mind that you've got to take Black Larry down?
So right now I'm just working on keeping my mind steady and keeping my energy focused. The last fight I was a little anxious and ready to go. I was speeding it up too much. So I think this time I'm really working on my breathing through it and just getting through it.
Well, let's tell the fans at home some stuff that they wouldn't know about Firecracker. Where are you from?
I'm from Fulton. I train with Biscuit and everybody. And then one thing you guys may not know, I skateboard on the side.
You skateboard?
Yes, sir.
Really?
Yeah. You know, on the weekends we go out, we skateboard, have fun, you know, get out of the mind space of work and everything. So, and relaxing, honestly.
Now, I know that, you know, with Biscuit being, you know, training with him, you guys go back and watch some of the old footage and study that tape. What's been some of your favorite matches that aren't yours to watch with Slap Fight?
Oh, it would definitely have to be Mask Mojito and Wildman. It cracks you up every time you watch it, you know, and so just very funny, man.
What's been your favorite match that you've had so far?
Well, definitely Extinguisher for sure, yeah.
I figured. Well, listen, you may have your hands full, but listen, we're looking for a big explosion from the Firecracker.
We've got another match in the lightweight division. Let's bring these guys out here. Introducing first from Fulton, Missouri, weighed in at 143. He fights out of Team Biscuit. Give it up for Firecracker. His opponent weighed in at 154, fighting out of Branson, Missouri, from BFC Extreme. He is Black Larry.
As always, our lead official tonight, professional fighter Kyron Bowen.
All right, folks, let's take a look at the rules of slap fight. First off, no clubbing. All competitors must land their strikes with an open hand. The heel of the hand may make contact but cannot extend past the chin. Next, no stepping. Feet must be planted shoulder width apart, and there can be no pivoting or stepping when striking. And finally, no flinching. Small reactions are allowed, but any movement that affects the power of the strike is a foul.
Hello, friends, and welcome to Slap Fight 36 Sub-Zero. My name is JT Tilley, and as always, I'm here with UFC Hall of Famer Mark the Hammer Coleman.
Good to see you, JT. Great job, Stat.
Kyron Bowen with the worst performance of his life, completely ruining the event. We should stop now, Mark. Oh, it's so embarrassing. I'm so sorry, folks.
Well, it happens.
Oh my gosh, the event is ruined. It's in shambles, but the fights must go on. Round one, Firecracker versus Black Larry. Mark, who do you have?
I'm going to go with Black Larry. I've been following his whole career. He's the veteran here. Firecracker be a tough opponent, though.
Absolutely. This is round one. Black Larry has won the coin toss. He will slap first.
Damn.
Oh, and a fantastic slap from Larry. Wow.
Start right there. Larry says he's not going to foul. That's the key to success.
Firecracker, in his debut, he fought the Extinguisher. I would imagine that Black Larry is a step up in competition. A little bit of an issue here with his hair. We had a conversation with him at the fighter meeting. If your opponent has an issue reaching your cheek, you'll have to tuck your hair behind your ear. And it looks like maybe that's going to be the case here. Look, it's almost like he's turtling up here and disappearing.
Wow. Small target.
Here at Slap Fight Championship, the rules state that you may duck your chin, but there has to be room for the official to fit his flattened hand in between your chest and your chin. So Larry's going to try to be hospitable here, Mark, and he's going to show his cheeks for us. Here we go. Bottom of round 1. Okay, and the line official just called Black Larry on his shoulders rolled just a little bit too forward here. You have to acquit. So here we go. Bottom of round 1. Oh, and a horrible flinch by Black Larry. And he's going to acknowledge that, and we're going to move on here with a warning. But, yeah, that's a horrible situation there. Black Larry ducks his head a good 3-4 inches, and he's going to have a warning for flinching. Good defensive stance here from Firecracker. He's got the perfect tuck. He's also got his chin tucked well. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Oh, and another fast slap from Larry.
Larry been doing his homework. He looks good.
Okay, Kyron Bowen saying this is a little bit high. They're going to call him a club here.
All right.
So that's going to be a warning for clubbing, and you can see at the bottom of your screen also a warning for flinching. Not a great start from Black Larry. That puts Firecracker 2 rounds up essentially right off the bat.
Yeah, his game plan was not to foul. He's got 2 fouls early.
In the corner of Black Larry, legendary slapper Frank the Tank. And of course, in the corner of Firecracker, his coach, Biscuit. Bottom of round 2. Here's Firecracker with the wind-up. 2, 3. Oh, that was almost a right hook, but it almost looked like it was due to flinching. And you can see here the officials are considering it now.
No call.
Okay, they're going to look at the tape here. In the corner of Firecracker, Biscuit of Team Biscuit. Just recently signed for September the 7th at Slap Fight Melting Point. We have a middleweight tournament, and Biscuit will be one of the 4 in the middleweight contender tournament. So it's good to see Biscuit back at Slap Fight Championship. He's retired 3 times, but this time I think he's going to stick around for a while. All right, Firecracker very animated. He's got a nice defensive stance here. No obstructions to the pathway of the cheek. And here we go, Black Larry, round 3. Oh, I don't know. That looked like a club to me, Mark.
Wow. You see what they say, but that's not good.
Yeah, it's hard to see Larry struggling like this, and it does look like they're going to call it here. And you can always tell when Larry does commit a violation. He feels horrible about it, but 3 in a row like this is tough. Okay, they're looking at the tape here, and it may not be a call. When the fight is over, we will have a full fight replay every round in slow motion, so stick around. We don't cut to replays during the fights, Mark, obviously because the fighters have control of the length of their break. So here we go. Firecracker's back to the barrel. Here's your wind-up, bottom of round 3.
Ooh.
Oh, a nice slap. Larry with a little bit of a flinch there, but the slap still connected.
Larry got to pull it together. Larry's got to get it back in his groove. He got a pretty good call not getting club that last whack, didn't you think?
Yeah, I agree.
So here we go. We'll see what he's got here.
I hate to see him struggling like this, but I'm sure Firecracker, this is probably exactly what he's been hoping for. It's a 7-round fight, Mark, and we are 4 rounds deep. Oh, I'm going to say that's got to be a club. And Kyron's going to call it.
What's going on here?
Larry's in trouble now. He's going to lose a turn here.
He's lost it.
Looking at the bottom of the screen, you can see Firecracker with an absolutely perfect fight so far. No penalties, no warnings. Black Larry now has been called 3 times, twice for clubbing, and a warning for flinching. So now Firecracker will have his round 5 and round 6 slap in a row. Black Larry has just lost his round 5 slap. And so that means if there is not a finish in the next 2 rounds, Larry's going to lose this fight, and Firecracker's going to move to the final of the lightweight contender tournament. Frank the Tank in the corner of Black Larry, fighting later tonight. He's going to defend his People's Championship, Mark, against the original bad boy of slap fighting, Rocky Moore.
Oh, I love that matchup. Frank, you know, one of my all-time favorites, Hall of Famer. Can't wait to get there. See what we got. Firecracker needs to dig deep and get back in this fight.
Firecracker's taking a couple of clubs here, and you have to wonder how that's going to fare for him in a tournament like this. He's easily got the...
He's ahead of the cards.
Oh, absolutely.
But he's hurting.
Yeah, he's easily going to win a decision here. If there's no finish, Firecracker's going to move on, but he's going to have to be very, very careful here with the left side of his face. Here we go.
Big clean whack.
Yeah, nice slap from Firecracker. He's got real nice technique. Okay, just as we say that, it looks like the line official... Okay, never mind. Looked like they were going to bust Larry for yet another violation, but this time, maybe not. Firecracker smells blood in the water. He knows he's got the win here. Let's see what he can do with round 5. 1, 2, 3, yeah! Best slap of the match so far.
Clean slap there. Black Larry still has life here. Knockout wins the fight.
I'm missing something here. Very, very intense, Black Larry. Oh, and another sock to the eye. No heel of the hand, so probably not going to be a clubbing violation, but it was a little bit high. And I don't see much swelling on the face of Firecracker, but I'm expecting to see some. It was a really slow wind-up, Mark. I really felt like that was an issue there. Black Larry visibly down and out. It looks like he's accepting the loss already. That's a bad situation for any fighter in any fight. But it just kind of looked like Black Larry didn't know where to go here.
Back there looking at Frank for some advice mid-fight. Trying to pull it together.
It's really tough to see that. Larry's fantastic, and so far in 2024, he's been completely undefeated in all PLN sports. He competes at Ultimate Tire Wrestling, as you know, Mark. He competes at Karjitsu, and of course, he competes at Slap Fight Championship. He's been undefeated all year, but it looks like he's working on his first loss of 2024, unless we can see a finish here in the next round. 2, 3. Another great slap from Firecracker. Very impressive. Team Biscuit from Fulton, Missouri, consisting of 3 or 4 fantastic fighters. Wildman, Smiley, Biscuit, of course, and Firecracker, really putting together some good talent there in Fulton, Missouri. But also in the same small Missouri town, Frank the Tank, head coach of Team Tank, just in that same small town with Mallet and the Extinguisher. Wow! A fantastic shot from Black Larry, and Firecracker goes down hard.
Beautiful.
Holy smokes.
Hold it together for that one, didn't he?
Wow. You know, that's really unfortunate here. Firecracker's going to go ahead and stand up, and that's enough to win the fight, in my opinion. Black Larry with just too many penalties here. The knockdown's great, but all it does is just give us a taste of what was possible. Firecracker now has an opportunity to just go ahead and put an exclamation point on the fight, and I have a feeling that it's going to be another clean slap, Mark.
Yep.
Firecracker looks like a young Ron Jeremy. Very svelte Ron Jeremy. I don't know if that's ever happened, but
When he was younger. Yeah.
like a mini hedgehog. Here we go. Firecracker. Final slap of the match, round 7. Here we go, Mark. 2, 3, another clean slap and a perfect fight for Firecracker. Team Biscuit should be proud, and it looks like this is probably going to be a victory for Team Biscuit.
I would think so. Good job, Firecracker.
We do have a winner. Your winner by decision, Firecracker! All right, brother, congratulations. I thought you had it just from that foul, but then that last knockdown, I was like, I don't know, maybe it's going to be close. Go ahead and take this out. We want to understand what you're saying.
Yep.
But hey, I was so impressed with you guys. You're so polite to each other. Yeah, could you move your chin down a little bit so I can slap you silly? And you, oh, sure. You got no hard feelings there, right?
Oh, no. Black Larry's an awesome competitor, and I'm just glad to have the opportunity to come out here and slap, dude. It's awesome.
It was a great match, very equally matched up, and I'll give you a chance to say anything you want to anybody you want.
Well, a couple of days ago was my girlfriend's birthday, and then we also had our 3-year anniversary, so I just want to say happy 3-year anniversary to my girlfriend, Grace. But, yeah.
Right on.
Let's play.
Concrete Finisher has been a stalwart of the division since his first appearance in 2022. The Team Destroyer prodigy has put together some big wins at the barrel, but has come up short when it matters most. Tonight, in our second quarterfinal matchup, Concrete Finisher faces FPS.
Concrete Finisher, we got your official weigh-in. You're going to be taking on FPS in this tournament. What's your strategy going into it?
Well, I'm pretty excited about this. I'm going to be doing the best I can to hit him as hard as I can.
How'd you get the name Concrete Finisher?
I've been a concrete finisher for going on 7 years now.
Right on. You know, have you been a fan of Slap Fight for a while?
Yeah, since I think it was Raven's second fight, I seen it, and I was like, hey, man, that's awesome. How can I get into that?
What's your favorite slap fight that you've ever watched?
That I've ever watched? Mine are my favorite.
Absolutely, of course. What's something that our slap fight fans don't know about the Concrete Finisher?
So my kids don't watch the events until I get home, and we'll sit down and watch it together. My youngest, she learned to count to 3 from watching slap fighting.
Really? See, slap fight, it's not even phonics. We got it, man. We're teaching the youngsters.
Yeah, they all love watching it.
Well, you love it, and listen, good luck to you against FPS. Good luck, man. Thank you. Concrete Finisher.
Oklahoma native and newcomer FPS made a major statement at Slap Fight 35 in one of the bloodiest matches the sport has ever seen. His precision striking created extreme swelling on the cheek of Concrete Finisher, and then in round 6, a well-placed slap exploded the face of the finisher and announced FPS' arrival to the world as a new lightweight contender.
FPS, good to have you here, man. We're gonna see you take on the concrete finisher. This is the second time, right? Now, what's your strategy since you've already fought him one time?
This time I'm actually gonna push into him instead of actually slapping fast. Like, I was just trying to get fast, hard slapping. This time I'm actually gonna put pressure into it. So,
what's something that our fans at home don't know about FPS?
I got a daughter. She's 7 years old. Her name's Alyssa.
What is your favorite slap fight moment that's not yours that you've watched?
I would have to say the Runton Bayou Bastard fight. That was a bloody match.
That was, man. And what's your favorite fight that you've had so far?
Mine and concrete finishers.
Well, we're going round 2, man. Good luck to you, man.
Thank you.
FPS, he's ready for the concrete finisher.
We're going to bring out our first opponent. He's fighting out of Reed Spring, Missouri. Weighed in at 159 pounds. Fighting out of Team Destroyer. He is Concrete Finisher! His opponent, weighed in at 146 pounds. Fighting out of Tahlequah, Oklahoma. Give it up for FPS!
All right, it's the second quarterfinal of the lightweight contender tournament, Mark. And the last time we saw Concrete Finisher and FPS, it was one of the bloodiest fights we've ever seen.
Oh, my goodness. The wall was full of blood. I love this rematch. FPS, Concrete Finisher, 2 potential stars. Who's going to take this one home will definitely take a step up.
They look about the same size, but Concrete Finisher actually weighed in 160.9 pounds, which was the absolute maximum for the tournament. So he is the heavier of the two by about 10 or 12 pounds, I believe.
Oh, really?
But FPS has just won the coin toss. He is a knockout artist, Mark. So this could be a quick fight. Let's see if Concrete Finisher is ready. Kind of a funky style with FPS, but very, very effective.
Everybody changing up their stance. They're working on it.
Here we go.
2, 3. Ooh.
Oh! Concrete Finisher stumbles, keeps it on his feet, but he was assisted by his corner man. And of course, Mark, as you know, anytime your corner man touches you, it does count as a knockdown at Slap Fight Championship.
3 in a row, you're done.
3 knockdowns, and that's a TKO. So that's going to be 1 knockdown for FPS, and the Concrete Finisher has 60 seconds to clear the cobwebs and step back to the barrel. And for those of you listening at home, the reason for the rule where your corner man cannot touch you, the reason is Mark the Hammer Coleman. He was the handsiest corner man in slap fighting history. So handsy, in fact, that a lot of the fighters got ex partes against him, and now he's on the commentary team. So here we go. Bottom of round 1, Concrete Finisher. Checking his placement.
1, 2, 3. Ooh.
Fantastic slap from Concrete Finisher. Almost a little bit of a micro flinch there from FPS.
It worked out perfect. Good start.
As long as you can hear the slap land, generally they will let it stand. So pretty even round here.
2, 3. Solid shot.
Oh, Concrete Finisher weakened his legs again.
Whoa. FPS coming out strong right now.
FPS really bringing some power tonight. He's wanting to end this fight quickly and get to the final round of the tournament where he would face Firecracker for a chance to be the #1 contender at lightweight. And so far, FPS is taking absolutely no damage. Concrete Finisher already hurt twice. Frank the Tank in the corner of FPS. Big rotation.
Wow.
Another good slap.
Solid slap.
Doesn't really make a big impact here. It looks like FPS still unscathed.
Took that like nothing. His head a little crooked there.
FPS with a real funky but very effective style. Here we go, round 3.
Bam.
Oh, and Concrete Finisher goes down again.
Look at that.
And I'm thinking the medic's going to call this fight, but that's 3 knockdowns, Mark, and that's probably going to be a TKO win for FPS, who's going to head to the tournament final without any damage whatsoever, where he will face Firecracker, who just went several rounds getting clubbed in the face by Black Larry. So definitely this will be a factor in the tournament, but I think this fight is over. Yes, absolutely. There's your winner, Mark. You called it.
Star on the rise. See what he can do in the finals.
Your winner by TKO, FPS! All right, brother, I am here with the winner, FPS. Look good. Got done pretty quickly. Is that what you were hoping to do?
A lot better than last. Again, a lot better than last time. I was definitely going for the knockout last time, but I've been working on my positioning of where I'm actually landing my slaps and following through. I've gotten some great advice from some competitors here, and I'm ready.
Right on, man. Well, you looked ready. You looked great tonight. Congratulations. Anybody you want to give a shout out to?
Yeah, actually, it's my old lady's birthday, so I want to give her a shout out.
All right. Find the camera. Tell us.
Oh, well, happy birthday, Haley.
Right on, man. Thank you. Congratulations. FPS.
Let's play.
Smiley returns in a matchup from earlier tonight. After losses to Black Larry and Mallet, the Team Biscuit lightweight looks to put together his first win tonight at Sub-Zero.
All right, Smiley, you got the extinguisher. Are you ready for him?
Oh, I'm super excited for this fight. I've been training super hard with Team Biscuit, so hopefully I can bring one home for Team Biscuit today.
Team Biscuit. Now listen, does he teach you? I mean, what's a day in the life of like you being coached by Biscuit?
Oh, it's great. You know, he jokes around at practice. We have a good time, you know, but
That's how he is. That's how he is.
Yeah, you know, watching my feet, making sure I'm not stepping, you know, things like that.
Does he have you study any old footage of some of the slap fight guys, you know, before you?
Oh, yeah, I do that on my own time. I like watching all kinds of older fights and stuff.
Who's your favorite to watch?
My favorite is Wolverine and Darius the Destroyer. That was a crazy good match.
Man, they had some battles. They had some great battles, man. That's awesome. What's your favorite match that you've had so far?
Ooh, I'd say both of them with Mallet. That was a super good learning experience, you know, getting my foot in the door, you know.
Absolutely. Now, what's something that our slap fight fans don't know about Smiley?
I like to play Magic the Gathering. On my free time, I'm actually trying to introduce Team Biscuit into it.
You might have your work cut out for you with that, man.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
Well, listen, good luck to you, my man.
Thank you.
You heard it from Smiley.
The Extinguisher fell short in his debut, losing to Firecracker by TKO. Following the loss, the Mallet protege has worked his technique and power and returns to the barrel tonight, seeking his first victory.
All right, Extinguisher, you got a big matchup with Smiley. What's the game plan going into it, buddy?
Slap as hard as I can and as accurate.
Accurate and slap hard? That's pretty good. That's right. Now, how did you get that nickname?
Honestly, the Firecracker, him and I's fight is what I got it from. You could probably tell I ate his slaps pretty well.
Pretty well.
So, extinguished.
Gotcha. And what's something that the fans at home, the Slap Fight fans, don't know about you?
Honestly, nothing really big about me.
You're an open book, right?
Pretty much.
Right, and I know that, a lot of guys, they go back and study footage before. Are there any fights that slap out, that like with Slap Fight that stand out? They're your favorites to watch?
Honestly, mine and Firecrackers was
That's
pretty
your
good.
favorite?
Yeah, because it's mine.
All right, man. Well, listen, good luck to you. We wish you all the best, man. You heard it right there from the Extinguisher.
From St. Charles, Missouri, he weighed in at 140 pounds. Please give it up for the Extinguisher! His opponent from Avas, Missouri, he weighed in at 142. He is none other than Smiley!
All right, folks, let's take a look at the rules of slap fight. First off, no clubbing. All competitors must land their strikes with an open hand. The heel of the hand may make contact but cannot extend past the chin. Next, no stepping. Feet must be planted shoulder width apart, and there can be no pivoting or stepping when striking. And finally, no flinching. Small reactions are allowed, but any movement that affects the power of the strike is a foul.
All right, Mark, it is the Extinguisher versus Smiley. It's the alternate, well, actually, it was scheduled to be our alternate fight tonight, but unfortunately, both of these gentlemen weighed in just a little bit too light to be considered alternates for the tournament. So what we're seeing here, friends, is just a lightweight fight between the Extinguisher. He's got 0 wins, one loss, and Smiley, he's got 0 wins and 4 losses. So someone's O has got to go, Mark.
Yes, sir. Smiley, learning, working hard. And these things sure both tough guys here, just not quite big enough, but always getting better.
Yeah, it was disappointing when they learned that the winner of this fight would not become the alternate for the tournament, but they understood. Oh, and a big whack from Smiley.
Smiley, been working hard. That was a beautiful stroke right there.
Absolutely. Now, of course, the Extinguisher, he is being cornered tonight
What
by
a
Mallet.
start. What a
Mallet of
start.
Team Tank. Smiley, of course, being cornered by his coach, Biscuit. Good defensive stance here from all of Team Biscuit tonight. It's nice and legal. At the perfect little tuck here. Shoulders in the right position. Good posture. Look how far he is from the barrel there.
Whoa.
Nice shot, but Smiley eats it. He's going to come right back to the barrel.
Good
That was
shot.
good strategy by
start.
Smiley. There's a lot of strategy in Slap Fight Championship. One of them is the fact that your opponent is responsible for adjusting you to the distance from the barrel that he wants you to be. So Extinguisher, in his inexperience, did not realize that Smiley was about 1.5 feet away, and that paid off, paid dividends. Okay, let's see what we can do here, Smiley. Round 2. 1, 2, 3. Okay, he eats the slap.
Solid.
Very clean slap. Very
Clean
nice.
fight, like the start of this matchup. Keep it clean, guys. I like the speed, the pace of this fight.
140-pounders, Mark. These guys are
Brought
small.
him in this time.
Very nice to see some smaller guys getting involved. This is the lowest weight class, lightweight. We have nothing beneath lightweight at Slap Fight Championship, so these two guys are very small.
Ooh.
Oh, and a karate chop to the ear. That's not great. Okay, there's going to be a warning issued here, Mark, for clubbing.
Clubbing. 2 of those and
Right in the ear. Smiley's going to feel that tomorrow.
loses turn.
As always, our competitors are wearing cotton balls in their ears, and that is to diffuse the pressure from the air that enters their ear canal, and it protects the eardrum.
Smiley taking his time here.
Very quiet in here. As these fights progress, I'm sure we'll get a little bit more energy in the room, but this is a tense little fight here. These two guys both hungry for a win. Smiley with another clean slap, Mark.
Ate that nicely. Might have missed him a little bit right there.
Our lead official, Kyron Bowen.
Been here since the beginning.
Since the very first show.
Millions of fans.
A lot of intensity. Extinguisher hungry for a win. He's behind on the scorecards. And a good slap from Extinguisher.
Warning.
Oh, no.
Yeah, he moved a little bit, didn't he?
We're going to have a flinch warning from Smiley here. And now we're in a bad situation. Both of these guys with one warning. We've got no visible damage on either competitor, Mark, and no knockdowns. So we're really looking here at Smiley with maybe a very, very slight edge, and still 3 rounds left.
Very close. Last 3 rounds is going to determine the winner here.
Okay, just listening into the fighters there, it did feel like Extinguisher said something to Mallet about feeling the last slap. So I think what's happening here is he's just going to milk that break for just a second here and allow himself to recover, and that's good gamesmanship. And now he's going to take another one. Let's see how he fares. Good posture from Extinguisher. And he eats another big one. Fantastic job, Extinguisher. You really see the improvement with these guys since they joined up with some actual camps.
Both guys looking sharp tonight.
You know, when we first started slap fighting, there weren't camps. There weren't groups of guys training together and refining techniques. It was just a guy from here and a guy from there, and you'd fly them in from all over the country. But these guys here are homegrown, Mark. They both train right here in the region, and they both have a lot of technique within their teams. Wow, did you hear that? Wow. Extinguisher kind of turning the tide.
That's a big win. I mean, it's a big round for Extinguisher right there, but Smiley taking his time. Obviously, it hit him pretty good.
You can see FPS in the background here. He's preparing to fight later tonight in the 4-man top contender tournament.
Great matchup, JT. I can't wait for that one.
Yeah, same here. It's going to be a fantastic tournament. Now, probably FPS is watching this match closely, thinking that the winner will become the alternate to the tournament. But, of course, we've been notified that both of these guys are just a little bit too light, and so there will be no alternate for the tournament. Round 5, Smiley about to tee off. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Oh, and another clean slap from Smiley. Both of these guys should be proud. They've really cleaned up their penalties and violations.
Solid chins, both guys. Just eating them all.
Yeah, really big improvement from both of them. Now, we're deep in the fight. There's no clear winner. What's Mallet saying to Extinguisher now, Mark?
I'm not sure. What is he saying, JT?
He's probably saying something like, hey, man, what do you think the commentary guys are saying about us right now? Extinguisher with a really cool snowman hat on.
Close fight.
Eyebrows on fleek, always.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, a little bit crazy there. That did look like a club, Mark, but also looked somewhat like a flinch. Now, who's going to get the penalty?
Clubbing.
It's going to be Extinguisher. That's going to be the loss of a turn, and that's going to cost him this match. Oh, that's a horrible thing to see happen to him.
It cost him this match, but right now he couldn't afford to do that right there. I thought Smiley might have flinched a little bit, but maybe not. Maybe it was perfect timing.
Looks like they're reviewing the tape now, and it's going to stand. So that means that Smiley now is in a very fortunate position, and probably with a couple of clean slaps here, he's going to win this match.
Huge opportunity to go for the knockout, Smiley. Let's go. Dig deep.
Extinguisher, if you're listening, fantastic performance, but that right there is how easily you can lose a match at Slap Fight Championship, and you know, it's back to the drawing board. But who knows? Anything can happen here. Smiley could break his hand. the extinguisher could fall down and shit himself. Pretty much anything can happen, so let's listen in.
1, 2.
Oh, nice. Man, Smiley turning it up tonight. Wow.
Both guys so strong.
These guys are waking up the crowd just a little bit. Here we go. This is the 7th slap for Smiley. Another clean one. Wow. And it looks like that's going to be the end of the match, Mark. And for me, that's going to be a win for Smiley. So congratulations to this guy. He really earned this one. Oh.
Let's go.
Okay, we've got one more slap, it seems. Okay, this is the final slap. Excuse me, pardon me.
Needs a knockout.
Absolutely needs a knockout. This is a situation here where Smiley better just batten down the hatches.
1, 2.
Incoming. Okay, and I think that's going to be the match. Not bad. A little bit of movement there. I don't know if they'll call that. Smiley needs to work just a little bit on the head movement and the extinguisher.
He's not getting caught, so.
Yeah, I think
maybe it's perfect timing or whatever he's doing. But
oh, they've called him, Mark. Smiley's been called.
Yes.
Holy smokes. So now Smiley would lose a turn if we were not at the end of the match.
Wow.
And what that means now is the extinguisher is going to have another opportunity. They're going to give him a slap. Oh my gosh, this rarely happens at Slap Fight Championship.
Changes everything on the scorecard.
Absolutely it does. This is a real opportunity.
Close fight now.
Oh my goodness, yeah, Smiley's going to really have to watch himself here.
Final slap. Here we go again.
Good posture from Smiley. This is for all the marbles, extinguisher. Here we go.
Go for it.
2.
Oh,
And Smiley eats it.
Did he move again? No.
Looks like they're going to let that stand.
What you got, JT?
I have to say that's really too close to call, but if I had to bet, I'd say probably this is a win for Smiley.
Yeah, squeaked it out.
And he deserves it. You know, he's worked really hard, and Extinguisher's still young in the game. I'm certain that he'll be back. And let's listen in here to the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, we do have a decision. It was razor thin. Your winner by decision, Smiley! Good match, man. Good match. There you go. Congratulations, man. That was a tough one. You guys landed the same amount of slaps. Oh, yeah. I think the difference probably was your very first slap did a little bit more damage than the rest of them. But, man, it was back and forth. Great match. And let me see that smile. Yes, yeah. This is Smiley. So I wanted to see that. So how you feeling, brother?
Oh, I'm feeling pretty good. I mean, I really loved giving out slaps, taking slaps from him. He's a really good opponent. He hit a lot harder than I thought he would be. Honestly, I underestimated him. But you know what? I'm glad to come out on top for this win for Team Biscuit, you know?
Right on, man. Anybody else you want to give a shout out to?
Yeah, my little sister, Eva. I love her to death. And my girlfriend, Mariah. I love her to death, too. All the Team Biscuit for being here for me.
Okay, your love sounds scary. All right, Smiley, your winner.
Let's play.
That was a great match, but I've got some news. Firecracker, come over here, brother. So you had a great preliminary match. It was a war. You actually got the win, but you want to break the news to all of us?
So the medic has said that, it's probably not the best idea to continue, and so we're going to toughen up the face, and we're going to fight another day.
All right. I'm curious at what that's going to entail, toughening up the face. You got any training you're going to do for that?
Well, maybe put on some headgear, get slapped around a little bit, and then we'll work from there.
Right. So you wore it. I mean, you were fine, but you obviously can see the damage, right?
Oh, yeah.
So I don't know if that's something you can toughen up, but obviously you were game and you were ready to go.
Oh, yes.
And you would be here competing if it wasn't for the medic.
Yes. Yes.
But that's for your benefit as well. So you'll get your chance, right?
Oh, of course.
So you got your eye on anybody. Now, I don't know if you knew, but the rankings had just come out. You were actually ranked number 8. You beat the number 4. So that's going to jump you up in the ranking. I'm not sure how high, but that might depend on who you want to challenge. Do you have anybody in your mind?
Honestly, right now I'm just focused on bulking up and making sure I'm ready for my next fight, whoever it may be. I'm just honored to have the opportunity to slap. So whoever they throw my way next, I'll try to be ready for them.
All right, man. Well, you're very entertaining. Congratulations on your win, and thank you for being such a great sport. We'll see you again.
Appreciate it.
Firecracker.
And there you have it, just like that. FPS wins the lightweight contender tournament. Slap fighting's original bad boy, Rocky Moore, first burst onto the scene in 2017 during the Slap Fight 3 heavyweight tournament. Rocky lost to Frank the Tank that night, but the video of their contest was seen by millions. Seeking redemption, Rocky returned last year to threaten for the heavyweight strap. However, he fell short and lost to Frank the Tank by decision. Tonight, he returns a new slapper, ready to give his all in hopes of taking home the People's Championship.
All right, Rocky, we're taking on the guy that you wanted to fight, Frank the Tank. Man, what's the strategy going into this?
Man, something about me, man. I'm 6 months sober, so nobody up here has seen me sober. I'm ready to knock dude out.
Well, listen, congratulations. 'Cause I know that's got to be a hard, yeah. Well, listen, Frank, you're biting off a lot right there. Do you think you'll be able to chew it up?
I'm ready for it.
I know that you've been around since some of the earlier days of Slap Fight. What's some of your favorite fights to watch that aren't necessarily yours?
The Wolverine and Darius, man, that's just one of the all-times, man. But that Ricky fight where he got his jaw, man, that was awesome.
It was awesome, man. Darius, those guys are great. What's your favorite fight that you've had? Because you've had several for Slap Fight.
I don't know, probably back when we were in a bar against Wolverine.
That's been a while back. That was like pre-COVID, man. That was. But now, what's something that the fans, our Slap Fight fans, don't know about Rocky?
I'm a proud father, man, of a 16-year-old girl named Malin, and I love fishing.
Well, listen, man, good luck to you, and congratulations on the 6 months being sober. Right here, it's going to be Rocky taking on Frank the Tank.
Perhaps the most popular slapper in all of the world, Fulton, Missouri's Frank the Tank, has competed in the sport a record 25 times. The current Slap Fight heavyweight champion and people's champion has become the gold standard for slapping. Frank has faced all of the greatest slappers in the game, yet continues to hunt for new challenges.
We're talking to the people's champ, Frank the Tank. How's it going, Frank?
Good, how are you?
Man, I'm great. Are you ready for your matchup with Rocky?
Oh yeah, I'm ready.
This is definitely an anticipated fight. How many rounds you guys going to be able to go?
I'm hoping not 10 this time.
You're going to go the whole 10, or you think you can take care of it before then?
I want to take care of it before.
Well, listen, Frank, you've been around Slap Fight for a long time. What's one of your favorite fights to watch that maybe wasn't yours?
The Ron versus Darius is probably my favorite fight.
It seems to be the consensus. That was a heck of a fight. Now, you've had dozens of fights now. What is your favorite fight personally that you enjoy?
I think me versus Leviathan, because I didn't expect it to turn out the way it did.
Right, and that's one thing in slap fights. Sometimes the luck of the draw, the luck of the coin toss can be a matter of, you've seen it happen. You've seen it happen to yourself and others, man. What's something that our fans at home, all those slap fight fans, what's something they don't know about Frank the Tank?
Well, I've recently, over the past year or so, been dedicated and staying in the gym 5 days a week, every week.
Absolutely. We saw a transformation in you, and that we saw better performance behind the barrel when you are there. So listen, give me the outcome. Is the people's champ? We're going to have a new champ?
Oh, it's going to stay.
It's going to stay. Well, there you heard it. We're going to see Frank the Tank defending the People's Championship against Rocky.
For the People Championship match. Again, this is in the heavyweight division. We have two legends going at it. Very excited for this one. Let's bring them out here. First, introducing from Harrison, Arkansas, weighed in at 252 pounds. He is the challenger. He is Rocky! His opponent fights out of Fulton, Missouri. He weighed in at 264 pounds. He is a People champion. He is Frank the Tank!
Frank the Tank versus Rocky Moore. Hi, folks. It's JT Tilley. I'm here with Mark the Hammer Coleman, and this is our co-main event, Mark. Two legends of slapping battling for the People's Championship.
Yeah, Frank, my all-time favorite Hall of Famer, but I'm excited about Rocky because this will be the first time we see him clean and sober. 6 months. He's been training hard. It's going to be a good war. Big matchup right here, but two healthy guys going to slap hard.
Yeah, this is going to be a fantastic matchup. Right now, our lead official, Kyron Bowen, is just going to go over a few last-minute pointers. All right, Frank squaring up here for round one. Look at the rotation. This is a 260-pounder. Wow.
Oh, my goodness.
And Rocky's eyes roll back in his head, but
he trains 5 days a week. Oh, Frank does. He
stays in the pocket. Rocky's back. Here we go. Bottom of round one. Okay, not bad. Rocky's in it.
Not bad. Good start, but he didn't have much of a wind-up. Right back at it. I love this, too.
Frank the Tank winding up. Round two, no break.
Bam.
Rolls his eyes back in his head again, Mark, and Rocky stays in the pocket
Perfect
again.
slap. Accuracy, critical.
This is the first time I've seen Rocky push the pace like this. Yeah, that was rough.
Not too.
It was. I wasn't necessarily
some kind of new wind-up there. He's just not getting any hips into it.
They just called him for clubbing.
Clubbing, huh?
All right, so Rocky's got a warning here for clubbing, and I think in my mind that puts Frank up 2 rounds here. Frank the Tank, bottom of round 3, or top of round 3, excuse me.
Bam.
Rolls his eyes back in his head again.
On.
You know, Rocky's a tough guy, man, but these are making a dent.
Frank Shawwise, the Hall of Fame.
Wind-up is suspect.
Oh. I don't know what's going on here.
Rocky's trying some new stuff here. I don't know if it's working out for him. Good defensive stance by Rocky.
Bam. Damn.
Oh, my gosh. Rocky's really eating some big slaps here. Okuma 915 is in the corner for Rocky, and I would imagine that right now he's telling Rocky to milk this break and recover.
45 seconds.
Frank the Tank has brought in his secret weapon. The legacy of matchups between Frank and Rocky has spanned almost 7 years now since Slap Fight 3, where the two of them met in a tournament against Darius the Destroyer and Wolverine. It was a 4-man tournament that night, just like we saw tonight. And as you can see, Rocky's early rival, Wolverine, is in the corner of Frank the Tank tonight. And I do not think that Rocky expected that.
2 pioneers right here.
3.
Boom.
Kind of a shitty slap there from Rocky, but you know, he's throwing clean slaps again, and that's what matters.
Big slap here. Cracks him.
Oh, my goodness. These are tough, tough shots. Most men would go down from these shots. Rocky is just a fantastic slapper, and his defense is much better than we've seen.
Go for it.
Okay, I don't know.
Safe here.
I don't know what the
what's
strategy
going
is.
on.
Maybe it's just to throw clean slaps. He's dialing back his power. I'm not sure what's happening here, but we're just over halfway through the fight, and Rocky's not landed any power. Oh my gosh.
Still grabs the barrel. You're gonna need some milkshakes tonight, brother.
Rocky Moore, one of the toughest guys at Slap Fight Championship.
You ain't kidding.
But in round 6, he's starting to show some visible signs of duress.
Wow.
Frank the Tank and Wolverine. Almost looks like a reality TV show, these two.
Come on, Rocky. Get up. Let's go. Come on, buddy.
Rocky's 16-year-old daughter is in the crowd, says, "Get up, Dad."
Come on, Rock. Proud of him. There you go.
Frank the Tank absolutely redefining himself over the past few years. He's
redefining Rocky's face, too, right now.
Absolutely. Rocky says, come in here just a little bit closer, big boy. Look at this windup, Mark. I don't know about this.
I do know about it. I don't like it.
Yeah, it's a tough one here. Rocky Moore really
change that. He just can't get nothing on these slaps at all.
Yeah, he's just not able to put anything together at all tonight.
Breezing easy.
Fearless Rocky Moore. Look at his face.
Yep. Bam.
And takes another one. I don't know how he's staying on his feet, Mark. I have no idea.
My goodness. This is just pure courage right here.
Rocky Moore, absolute legend of slap fighting.
Down.
This might be the end of the match, Mark.
Come on, Rocky. Get back on your feet.
Frank the Tank is 7 rounds deep inside Rocky Moore's brain and other parts, and Rocky may just want out of this fight now. And if I were Rocky, I don't blame him.
I would never catch myself saying this, but I would get up and just say, I'm done for the day. But I would never say that. But I
okay,
want
they're
Rocky
going to
get
call.
up.
You're right, Mark. They're going to call the fight.
Yeah.
That's going to be a win for the People's Champion.
Hop right up, Rocky. Let's go. Be proud of yourself. Sober's cool. Sober's cool, my man. Frank the Tank. Legend. Adds to his resume right there. He just keeps adding names. He trains so hard. I'm proud of Frank.
You know, Mark, Frank and I have an agreement. He wants to, he's currently the most experienced slapper on the planet. But
wow,
he wants to retire with 30 slap fights.
We do have a winner due to a TKO. Your winner and still the People's Champion, Frank the Tank. All right, I am here with your winner, Frank the Tank. You guys always put on a great show, and I might say, Frank the Tank, you're still pretty stout, but you're looking like a Hummer now. What did you lose? You lose a little bit of weight?
I lost quite a bit of weight.
How much?
24 pounds.
In how long?
15 days.
Woo! All right. Good job, man. So my understanding is you were competing in the super heavy. You wanted to compete in the super heavyweight division, but then this match came up, and so you dropped the weight in that short period of time. Is that accurate?
Yeah.
How you feeling?
I feel great, and apparently it hasn't affected performance, so.
Yeah. Great job, man. And obviously, Rocky's a great opponent, and you were concerned about him, went and checked him out afterwards. What's your guys' history?
I mean, it was rocky off at the start,
Yeah.
but he's built so much and done so much better, and he's just getting healthier and healthier. I'm sure he'll come back.
Yeah. Well, he's a warrior. Put on a good show. He had a different technique tonight. You know, did you know that was coming?
I didn't know it was coming, but he was hitting me pretty hard. He was getting me.
Yeah, it was deceiving, I think, because he wasn't doing the big wind-up, but he had those short shots that were landing pretty good. But you, man, it seemed like every time you're like, let's just go. Did you guys have a gentleman's agreement to just rapid fire?
No, I mean, I don't personally like taking the breaks anyway.
Okay.
So it's in my favor
You liked it.
going quick.
Right.
Because I don't want the swelling. I don't want all of that. So
Yeah.
let's go. Let's get it done.
Okay, right on, man. Well, it worked for you. You are still the people's champion. Congratulations. Any words you want to say to anybody watching at home?
Give a shout out to Mallet and Grit Fitness. I mean, the training and stuff that I get there, and Mallet being a partner in training just pushes me to keep doing better and improving.
Well, I was impressed that he was brave enough to be in your corner. And I think he was just confident that you weren't going to get knocked out. But he said something about catching your head with his body. But
we also got Extinguisher joined Team Tank, and he put on a show tonight too.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And he's just getting started, right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, there's your champion, your people's champion, Frank the Tank. Congratulations, man.
Let's play.
It is time for the main event of the evening. This is for the Slap Fight lightweight belt. Introducing first, fighting out of Tahlequah, Oklahoma. He weighed in at 146 pounds. He is FPS. His opponent, fighting out of Sevierville, Tennessee, from Team Cannon, he weighed in at 159. He is the current welterweight champion. He is the Cannon!
Here we are. It is the main event of Sub-Zero Slap Fight 36, Mark.
Wow.
And who would have thought we would see FPS in the main event tonight?
Wow, FPS, I tell you, he's a rising superstar, and I'm disfigured right here.
FPS just a few minutes ago found out that he had the opportunity at this fight. He's probably had about 15 minutes tops to prepare, and he accepted without even batting an eye. Now, Mark, he's only taken 2 slaps tonight.
He's very fresh.
Super
He's very
fresh. So
what a matchup, what an opportunity for both guys here.
The Cannon at 159 pounds, FPS 151.
Coin flip.
Oh, and the Cannon wins the coin toss. That is not good for FPS. He's been knocked down, Mark, a few times in his career so far. Wildman knocked him down. Also, Concrete Finisher got a knockdown. The Cannon is a powerhouse.
Here we go. Been training hard.
Good defensive posture here.
I don't love the stance. He's wide open, it looks like.
Here we go.
Bam!
Oh, and FPS goes down hard.
Yeah, look. He
Wow.
liked his stance. I thought his chin was sitting right there for the taking. Cannon.
Wow.
Monster.
Okay, the
Slap.
Cannon takes a knee here with respect. Okuma 915 in the corner of FPS, who is right now giving compliments
Come on, brother.
and fist bumps to the Cannon. He says,
Oh, no. Come on, buddy. Get up.
okay, FPS
Come
is
on.
back at the barrel, Mark.
Take your slap, FPS. You can do it. Let's go.
FPS has 60 seconds to regain his composure, and then it will be his opportunity to slap. FPS also with knockout opportunities here. Looks like he's recovered, Mark.
I love it.
Okuma 915 in the corner of FPS.
Shake hands, and here we go.
Okuma just signed to face Runt for the middleweight championship on September 7th. Unbelievable matchup. I cannot wait to see what happens.
So big.
But right now, Runt's brother, the Cannon, is trying to pick up his second championship at Slap Fight Championship, and FPS wants the gold tonight.
Watch out here.
1, 2, 3.
Wow. The hair.
Fantastic.
Look at that beautiful haircut again tonight.
Fantastic slap. Now the Cannon.
This is gonna be a
Cannon
beauty.
did offer to pull his hair back and pull it off of his face, but FPS said no, that's okay. You can just pull it behind your shoulder. The official may change that decision here as we move further into the fight. But right now, FPS was fine with the hair.
Don't blink here.
Cannon's finding the sweet spot here. Here's a windup. Round 2.
Oh!
success is on his ass.
That's it, baby.
Wow.
That is Tyson style. Look at that. This guy's turning into a monster.
The Cannon has done it. I think they're going to call this fight. Taking another slap is quite possibly unsafe, and it looks like that's going to be it.
Two-time champion.
Wow. Never before has Team Cannon had more belts. Yeah, that's going to be it. The medic has called the fight, and your lightweight champion, Mark, is the Cannon. 2 divisions, only Wolverine before him. It's the second 2-division champion in all of slap fighting. It's the Cannon, and it's well-deserved, Mark. Congratulations to the Cannon.
Oh.
All right. Let's make it official, Ken. Ladies and gentlemen, after 2 hard slaps, we do have a winner due to a knockout. Your winner and new lightweight champion, the Cannon!
Thank you. Appreciate the love, man.
Cannon.
This is why we are here. The main card has arrived. Power Slap 7 coming to you live and free on Rumble from the UFC Apex in Las Vegas. 4 more matches on the way, including the heavyweight title fight in the main event featuring the undefeated Damian DeBell alongside the Hall of Famer Michael Bisping. I'm Dan Hellie, and as per usual, the prelims did not disappoint. And the good news is we are not done yet. An entire 4-fight main card is on the way. And until that last fight, Michael, it was the red corner that had won every fight. Babyface, the first guy from the blue corner. Probably means nothing, but still somewhat interesting.
Yeah, listen, this place is absolutely packed. The energy in here is crazy, full of celebrities. We've got Aaliyah Taporia, we've got multiple champs, we've got WWE wrestlers, actors, comedians, you name it, they're all here to see it. What a night so far.
All right. We are taking a look at the main card coming up here on Rumble. Azael Rodriguez welcomes former light heavyweight champ AJ Hints to the middleweight division. The Hawaiian Hitman Dane Viernes is back for the first time in a year, facing Evian Scott in a super heavyweight match. In the co-main, it's Wolverine taking on Austin Turpin. And in the main event, it's the heavyweight champ Damian DeBell, undefeated, taking on Ryan Phillips. We are taking a look at the top 10 welterweight or middleweight rankings presented by Kudo Protein Popcorn. Head to kudosnacks.com now and enter the promo code SLAP for 25% off your order. Azael Rodriguez ready to get down to business tonight. Now that the table is set, it is time for Power Slap and the table to rise once again. Our first match of the night features former light heavyweight champ AJ Hints moving down to middleweight where he won the coin toss, and he faces Azael Rodriguez. Seems like a long time since Azael Rodriguez and AJ Hints clashed on Power Slap, road to the title, but some bad feelings never go away, and tonight they get to settle a score once and for all.
Bad blood was brewing between Azael Rodriguez and AJ Hints throughout Season 1 of Power Slap Road to the Title. But the two rivals never had the chance to settle their business on the sport's biggest stage. Tonight, the pair finally meet in what should be an explosive middleweight matchup.
Tonight I'm gonna knock out AJ, knock out the former light heavyweight, just to show the world that I have that strength, I have that dog in me.
Azael, you're in for a rude awakening, bro. If you're the dog, I'm Cesar Millan.
Wisconsin's AJ Hints soared to stardom last year when he won the Power Slap light heavyweight title by knocking out Vernon Cathy. But after a busy 2023 campaign, it's a fresh start and a new division for Hints, who begins his quest for a 185-pound title against Azael Rodriguez.
We have beef, and it's kind of been building up since Season 1. He called me out at the end, but he didn't want to come up to 205, so I came down to 185.
Already 7 fights into his Power Slap career, Azael Rodriguez can always be counted on to face off with anyone at any time. But no matchup got him more amped up than when he was contacted to face off with AJ Hints in a bout that is a lot more personal than business.
Whenever someone tries to stand up to me for no reason. I just deliver, so expect a knockout after this one.
As well.
El Perro, Azael Rodriguez, one of the most talked about fighters on season 1 of Road to the Title. He also has been one of the most active and successful slappers on the roster, training full-time in combat sports since moving from San Diego to Grenada with his wife, who is in vet school. This guy's a dog, man. 5-2 coming in, and he is one who wants to get very much back in the title picture.
Yeah, absolutely. As you say, a lot of combat sports experience, a lot of power slap experience as well. And then you throw in a little bit of bad blood. Of course, on season 1, these two had to be separated on many occasions. So that always makes it a little more spicier. But again, we've seen a few fouls tonight. We've said about it multiple times. When the emotions are running high, you got to control yourself. You want to do damage. You want to knock your opponent out. You want to punish them. But then also you can fall victim to making fouls, flinching, stepping, clubbing. You got to follow the rules.
Coming off a title fight, he desperately wants to get back there. The Tail of the Tape brought to you by Estrella Jalisco, an authentic Cerveza Dorado, and the official beer of Power Slap. Azael Rodriguez, 1 year older, but it is AJ Hints who is the favorite and has a 2-inch reach advantage coming into this one as we send it to our Power Slap announcer, Justin Bernard.
Ladies and gentlemen, this match is 3 rounds in the Power Slap middleweight division and presented by Rumble, bold and free. Download the Rumble app or visit rumble.com. Introducing first, in the blue corner, he stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 184 pounds. Out of Adams, Wisconsin, he is the former Power Slap light heavyweight champion of the world, AJ Static Hints. And in the red corner, he stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 184.5 pounds. Out of San Diego, California, he is a #1 ranked middleweight contender in the world, Azael El Perro Rodriguez. And when the action begins, your referee in charge, Chris Taioni. Winner of the coin toss and striking first, AJ Hints.
For a limited time, apply for a Crypto.com Visa card and get a free iPhone. Download the Crypto.com app today. This is one of the ones I've been most looking forward to, Mike.
Yeah, AJ Hints, as we said, a lot of experience. 5 knockouts he's had in Power Slap.
All right, boys,
2
here we go.
in the very first round. So, Rodriguez walks up.
And he's slapped on 2 in each of his last 2 matches. Most guys go on 3. We've seen a couple go on 1.
What? Hand and count.
He's one of the few
Right hand.
to go on 2.
Right
But
on 3.
He's decided
right
to go on 3.
Right on 3. AJ looks, as we know, he's dropped down a weight class, but incredibly
That's your
lean.
measure. That is
Looks
your
like a
measure.
different person.
He really does.
Does he have the same power?
We talked to him earlier. He said he did. We'll find out here on the first lap.
But you always tell yourself that. Now we're going to find out.
2.
That looks like that's a club.
Foul club. No, buddy. 1 point blue club.
Look at Rodriguez.
1 point blue club. 1 point blue club. Got him right on the neck, good.
Well, there it is.
You were low. Now,
Yeah, that was
man.
clear. I mean,
Yeah,
missed
clear.
the entire target.
he's got
Nowhere
he's got
near.
extra time
On
to
the
recover,
neck.
so just relax.
And I think Azael knew it right away. You could see
Azael,
the reaction.
You do have extra time to recover
Look
from
at that.
the
It's like a
foul,
karate
okay?
chop.
So you've got a minute.
You know, like old school, like James Bond.
some of your water, you
To
good?
the neck. And down we go.
Okay.
Could you imagine if he knocked
All
him
right,
out?
I got an eye on the clock.
Well, then you
You're good.
lose.
Take
That's
your time.
fine.
You got a minute
It'd be
25.
disqualified.
Right.
Follow through. That
Because it
follow
is-
through is what's going to put him the
It
fuck
could
out,
almost
okay?
be a strategy if you
know
club
what you gotta
somebody
do.
and
Show him who
you
the fuck
stun
up
them a little
Harold is.
bit,
You didn't
and they
sit down,
continue,
did you?
but
You
when you
didn't sit
risk
down,
them
did
not
you?
being
You ain't
able
no
to
fucking
continue,
puppy,
and
all
then
right?
it's an
Let's go.
automatic loss.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Waist on the podium, please. Has to be,
Sometimes they
waist has
say
to be
that,
touching.
you know, in MMA or in some fights.
Like a nut shot.
Okay.
He slapped on one last match, did Azael Rodriguez. Let's see where he goes here.
Shoulders down just a little bit. Okay. Stay right there. Stay right there.
How about the look
I
in
was
El
gonna
Perro's
say,
eyeballs?
He is locked in.
Right on 3.
Going on 3.
Right on 3. You
So
must measure.
both slap
That's your
fighters mixing
measure.
it up here in Power Slap 7.
1, 2.
Wow.
Twisted up.
Oh, my word. We've seen that before. Mirko
6,
Krokop versus Gabriel
7,
Gonzaga went down like that. Tore all the ligaments in his leg. He's up. He's fine. He's a little wobbly. That might be the leg.
They called it. They called it. El Perro getting it done.
Wow. The way he went down on that leg, that looks bad. He's lost the fight fair and square. But I'm concerned for the well-being of his knee. But never mind that Azael Rodriguez. What a shot.
Tonight's Monster Knockouts brought to you by Monster Energy. Unleash the beast.
Well, losing all of that weight, I'm sure didn't help his ability to take that shot. But that was delivered perfectly. Good placement, fair blow. And look at the face on AJ Hints. Let's take a look at the way he falls again. He steps back to try and stop himself. He's not too bad. He didn't twist it too much. So he steps back.
They're going to look at the foot. There he is.
He tried to catch himself.
He was able to get up. Hopefully no damage done to the knee there.
Let's have a look at the placement. That's a good shot of AJ Hints.
You know, AJ
being knocked
Hints
into another dimension.
Here's the foot that they're looking at
Yes.
right now. So there's definitely a heel lift. Was it too much? That's the question.
Well, that's down to the discretion of the judges. It was a lift, that's for sure. How much is too much?
They're going to call a clubbing foul, not a heel lift, but a clubbing foul. And Azael Rodriguez is going to be DQ'd. That means this is the second fight that AJ Hints will have won because of a disqualification of his opponent. He retained the light heavyweight title despite being knocked out by Russell Rivero because of a foul.
Win is a win at the end of the day, and that is clearly a club. Look at that, very high, up high, pretty much just on the cheekbone exclusively.
Yeah, just a wee bit high. He was on the
Misses-
top half of that cheekbone.
Yeah,
not
misses
on
the jaw, lands on the cheekbone. AJ Hints goes down. Might have tore his ACL, but he goes home a winner.
Azael Rodriguez frustrated after what seemed like a fantastic performance.
So, don't know.
Going to be DQ'd for clubbing and will drop to 5-4 in power slap instead of getting his 5th career knockout.
Rodriguez knows. You can see the look on his face. He's like, oh, why did I do that? As I said, bad blood. Emotions run high.
Tonight's decision presented by Kudo Protein Popcorn. Head to kudosnacks.com now and enter the promo code SLAP for 25% off your order. Here is our Power Slap announcer, Justin Bernard.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Chris Tione calls a stop to the match in round number 1, declaring the winner by disqualification due to clubbing, AJ Static Hintz.
So AJ Hintz gets the win because his opponent, Ozzy Rodriguez, had a foul. There's little Yachty in the house. Stars are everywhere here at Power Slap. Theo Vaughn, one of the more entertaining podcasts on the planet. What's up, Theo? Good to see you, brother. Aiden Ross in the house.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate you.
One of the more famous streamers in all of the world. Good to see them all on hand here in Las Vegas. The big boys are on the way. The Hawaiian Hitman, Dane Viernes, back almost 1 year after his viral knockout of Slap for Cash. The super heavyweight says he has been hibernating. Now he's hunting for the title that currently resides with his big brother. The first step is taking care of business against Denver native Evian Scott, one of the youngest on the Power Slap roster at just 25 years old, a semi-pro football player and security guard. Scott was on the receiving end of one of the most huge slaps in the promotion's history. Now he's aiming to deliver some monster slaps of his own against the division's #1 contender.
Power Slap 7 is brought to you by Crypto.com. For a limited time, apply for a Crypto.com Visa card and get a free iPhone. Download the Crypto.com app today. By Happy Dad Hard Seltzer. No more skinny cans. By Power Slap Mobile. Download and play today to access new features and rewards. And by Estrella Jalisco, an authentic Cerveza Dorado and the official beer of Power Slap.
Power Slap 7. The Bell versus Phillips is presented by Monster Energy. Unleash the Beast. The sun has gone down here in Vegas, but things are heating up inside the Apex with a super heavyweight match on deck. The super heavyweight striker rankings presented by Kudo Protein Popcorn. Head to kudosnacks.com now and enter the promo code SLAP for 25% off of your order. The Crazy Hawaiian is the champion. His younger brother, the Hawaiian Hitman, Dane Viernes, is the #1 contender, and he's taking on #5 in the rankings here tonight, Evian Scott. It is #1 against #5 coming up, and with the win, Evian Scott could jump the line. He won the toss and will get to Slap first. These odds are presented by STN Sports. Download the new app today. The Hawaiian Hitman, a -190 favorite over Scott. The top contender in the super heavyweight division, Dane Viernes, brings the heat every time he's on the Power Slap stage. So expect more of the same when the Hawaiian Hitman collides with Evian Scott.
As the newest division in the world of Power Slap, the super heavyweight class has captivated fans and produced a host of new stars. Two of them, Dane Viernes and Evian Scott, square off on the Power Slap stage tonight, with both jockeying for position and an eventual title opportunity.
The key to beating Dane tonight is keeping composure, getting his head, and just come correct every time. No mistakes.
What I'm about to do is lay him out flat, cold, get another TKO, get another reel that's, all over everybody's feed, live feed right there.
A stunning knockout of Slap for Cash last May not only put Dane Viernes on the Power Slap map, but landed him in the #1 contender slot at super heavyweight. And tonight, the Hawaiian Hitman aims to keep his place at the top of the rankings intact by defeating Evian Scott.
I'm coming for you, Evian. You better be ready, because I ain't playing no games. you're a big boy, but can you take what I got? I don't think so.
25-year-old Colorado native Avion Scott introduced himself to Power Slap fans with 2 fights on Season 2 of Road to the Title. And now the Waterboy begins the next chapter of his career with the world watching as he battles Dane Viernes in a pivotal super heavyweight showdown.
The point I'm trying to prove that makes me dangerous is that no matter what, no matter how strong you think you are, I'm not gonna go down. You're not gonna be able to knock me out.
These fighter walkouts are brought to you by 10X Health Precision Nutrition Wellness. Go to 10xnutrition.com. Avion Scott, 25 years old, a semi-pro football player in Denver, Colorado, says he's been working on speed and power after football practice with the Denver Sharks. The coach, Coach Sandman, is a big Power Slap fan, so he said he lets him work on the blocking dummies there in practice, and so far so good. He's looking for his first one in the promotion.
Yeah, that's right. I said, what do you do for this? He said, well, you know, I play a lot of football. That's a very, very physical sport. Involves a lot of power, obviously. So yeah, focuses on a lot of that. Leaves 20 minutes early, goes to the gym, smacks the bag, hits the ball. Coming into this one, very, very motivated. When he was asked, what is the thing that you are most proud of? He said, the best thing that I ever done was help create my biggest motivation in life, and that is my children. That's a beautiful thing, and that's why he's here. He's made some mistakes in life, but he's looking to right the wrongs, but he's got a tough matchup here.
LFG, the Hawaiian Hitman, his first match in almost a year, says he's been hibernating. Bears and future champions need their rest, he says. Comes from a tight-knit family. Of course, his brother's the champ, Charlie.
Yeah, and if you hear lots of cheers, it's probably his family in the crowd. They are representing loud. There they are. Look at them. I love this. This is amazing. Now listen, his whole family, they live here in Vegas. They're locals. And Hawaiian Hitman's job, listen to this. He works for a dispensary driving a shuttle. He picks people up from all over the city, including the airport, because sometimes when you land, you just need a little something to get you by. He's there to help them accomplish that. Now, other than acting as this chauffeur, he's been working to rehab his dominant right hand that was injured in a car accident before he faced off against Slap for Cash last May. But at this point, Viernes considers his left hand his best long-term option for slapping because he says just feels more natural at this point. He's gotten a lot stronger because he uses it all the time, including, guys, for driving the shuttle.
Yeah, but the shuttle might deliver, you know, a certain strain that puts people to sleep. This is all you need to put somebody to sleep. This man has ridiculous knockout power. 365 pounds. Let's remind ourselves, made his debut against Slap for Cash. Slap for Cash came in thinking that this sport was his, that he was going to be the king. He put him right in his place. It was a devastating blow. Hit him so hard, put him straight to sleep, and we never heard from Slap for Cash ever again. Dane Viernes is a monster.
The Tail of the Tape brought to you by Estrella Jalisco, an authentic Cerveza Dorado, and the official beer of Power Slap. These guys are absolute giants. Avion Scott is 3 inches taller, has a 5-inch reach advantage, and both tipping the scales at well over 350 pounds. The Hitman, by the way, with that 10-inch hand, second biggest hand on the card, perhaps one of the reasons that he is a minus 190 favorite. Let's send it to Justin Bernard.
Ladies and gentlemen, this match is 3 rounds in the Power Slap Super Heavyweight Division and presented by Power Slap Mobile. Download in the App Store or Google Play today. Introducing first in the blue corner. He stands 6 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 355 1/2 pounds. Out of Denver, Colorado, he is a number 5 ranked super heavyweight contender in the world. Avion, the Waterboy Scott. And in the red corner, he stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 388 pounds. Out of Las Vegas, Nevada, he is the #1 ranked super heavyweight contender in the world. Dane, the Hawaiian Hitman Fiernes. And when the action begins, your referee in charge, Kerry Hadley. Winner of the coin toss and striking first, Avion Scott.
Hold up, bud.
And remember, striking first doesn't always mean victory. It's about half the time, 49% of the time. This match is presented by Double Eagle Injury Law. Injured, slap back by visiting Double Eagle Injury Law today.
Here we go, gentlemen.
So can Dane Fiernes take a shot from somebody like Evian Scott? That's the real question. He took a shot from Slap for Cash, but I'll be honest, it wasn't a very good slap. And I think the power that we're going to see on display between Slap for Cash and Evian Scott is going to be very different. This man here is 360 pounds.
Right hand on three. Right hand on three. You must measure.
Extremely powerful, and he's certainly going to test the chin of the Hawaiian Hitman.
Oh, look at that, trying to get the hips into it like a good defensive lineman normally does. Let's see what kind of power Scott has.
2.
Here we go. Look at the face. Look at the face. The man's a maniac.
Foul.
Oh, foul.
Stepping
1
foul.
point stepping. 1 point stepping. 1 point stepping, Blue. 1 point stepping. You got to keep your feet down.
Let's take a look.
Oh, just a baby step.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't the worst step I've ever seen. In fact, I wouldn't even call it
a little bit of time.
A step. It was a bit of a pivot.
It was a pivot with both feet, so it
a rotation
needed to be called. Yeah.
Yeah, wasn't bad. But
don't sit there and shuffle your feet. You're good. Just plant it. Plant it.
All right, you're good.
There's his coach, Vernon Cathy, letting him know what he did wrong.
Okay. Yes, sir.
So
all right, you got a minute 20. You got a minute 20. Whenever you're ready, let them know, okay? Whenever you're ready, let them know.
Take it, and we know he can give it. That's a fight.
Come on! Come on!
First time
let's go!
back to the power slap table in nearly a year for the Hawaiian Hitman, and you talked about it last time
when you're
he was
ready,
here.
you got a minute left. You got a minute left.
Clobbered Slap for Cash.
Right,
I don't know
man.
that we've heard from him or seen of him since then.
Well, he's been doing everything he can to stay out of trouble, take care of his family, maturing as a human being.
Okay, Red.
But he's really excited to be here. He respects
right hand
Evian
on
Scott.
3 for Red. Right hand on 3. You must
very
measure.
confident. He took that shot a second ago relatively easily. Screamed, smiled, bit of showmanship. Family are in the building.
Second strongest neck in the house, season 2, road to the title for Scott. Let's see here.
Oh, that was close. Evian Scott. Gonna be a long day.
Here we go, Red.
So a stepping foul onto Hawaiian Hitman.
Oh, come on.
1 point Red.
It's a step
stepping.
fest.
1 point
Stop
Red. Stepping. 1 point Red. Stepping.
I'll tell you what. I'm just gonna say it. Considering that he stepped, that was a bit of a bitch slap.
Yeah, yes.
He's a big man. I wouldn't want to take it, but Evian Scott was not concerned at all. He said it's going to be a long night.
Well, Dane Fiernes, it looked like when he connected, it was more fingers, less palm, which is really hard to do damage to somebody.
Just the fingers.
So stepping foul on both strikers thus far.
Here we go, Red.
Evian Scott gonna get his first slap of round 2.
Evian Scott, very cool, calm, and collected.
Fighter recovered. All right, here we go. Touch the table. Okay, Blue, be sure you're in the box. Hand and count.
So Vernon Cathy
right
telling
hand
him
on
keep
3. Right hand on 3.
the feet
Must measure. There's
planted.
your measure.
Look how far away he has to stand. Most guys are in that box right up on the table.
2.
That's a good shot, though. You know, again, Nice gamesmanship from the Hitman. A little dance, he's not concerned, he wasn't wobbling.
Right, clean strike, no step, no club from Scott.
But he got his attention, he felt it.
Yeah, fair blow.
Hey, this time,
look at the sweat, the beads of sweat coming off his head and the beard. But these super heavyweights, my gosh, are they just so thick? It must be a 24-inch neck.
Yes, huge. I don't know, but it's big, yeah. There isn't much of a neck, to be honest.
Yeah, it's almost just like head plopped on top of the shoulders.
All right, so.
Fighter recovered.
You want to see a little more power on
Dave Byrnes needs to make an adjustment here. He was a little bit out of range.
Right hand on three, right hand on three, you must measure.
The slap has to, you have to connect with the palm of the hand as well.
2.
Let's see. That's it. Hold it steady. Steady she goes.
7. There you go.
Take a deep breath, buddy.
Come here, bud. Come this way.
He's okay.
Wow.
You good? Go this way.
Kerry Hadley's putting it to the test.
He is. That's an impressive recovery.
You got a foul. Stepping.
Oh.
Another stepping.
1 point.
Stepping.
Remember,
1 point
Byrnes,
red. Stepping.
it's his first fight in almost a year. 2 rounds, 2 fouls from the Hawaiian Hitman.
Well, one more and you're going home a loser. But that was a shot.
That is it, actually, because in a 3-round fight, 2 fouls and you're out. I'm thinking 3, but that's a 5-round fight. That's a championship fight.
Of course.
Dane Viernes goes down.
Evian Scott defeats the monster, the Hawaiian Hitman. Yeah, that was a bad step as well. Clear as day.
So it's going to be interesting to see what Dana and Hunter and Frank and these guys decide to do in the power slap rankings because of the way that Evian Scott won. But he wins by DQ, but he just took down the #1 contender.
A win is a win, regardless of whether or not it was a disqualification or whatever. Officially, it's a win. He should take the ranking. Plain and simple.
No matter how he wins, even with the DQ, he should go up to the #1 contender spot.
Without a shadow of a doubt.
Okay.
The man just beats him in a fair match. He was declared the winner. It's not his fault that Viernes stepped, that he fouled, that he got disqualified.
Well, we've seen a couple of DQ victories tonight. Tonight's been a fun one, as it always is, but you can see the frustration on Dane Viernes' face. Tonight's decision is presented by Kudo Protein Popcorn. Head to kudosnacks.com now and enter the promo code SLAP for 25% off your order. Let's send it to Justin Bernard to make this official.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Kerry Hatley calls a stop to the match in round number 2, declaring the winner by disqualification, Evian, the Water Boy Scott.
So Evian Scott, the winner because of the DQ from the Hawaiian Hitman. Obviously some disappointment there with his family and friends in the house for Dane Viernes, but Evian Scott will likely climb the super heavyweight rankings. The most impressive thing is that Scott would have been able to recover if it wasn't for the DQ. Tonight's Recovery Tonight brought to you by Slate Milk. Fuel up with Slate's delicious high-protein drinks. Slate makes you strong. Here's another look.
And look at the leg shake. The hand, he was frozen, but he gets up quick. And then he stands there, focuses, thinks about it.
6.
Doesn't step too soon.
7.
And regardless, if he was declared unconscious, or sorry, out,
Go this way.
he would have won anyway. But that was incredible recovery.
We got a foul, 2. You got a foul, stepping.
Yeah, that was absolutely remarkable. Tonight's Power Slap Celeb Camp brought to you by Arsenal Straight.
How we doing?
What's
Shout
up,
out to Dana White. Shout out to Power Slap. Friday night, 6 p.m. We're on Rumble. You can't beat it. You can't beat it. If you can't beat it, join it. And I'm here. Thank you for having me.
That's Sketch, the Twitch streamer. Everybody saying, what's up, brother? Special teams, special plays, special players. Let's go, Sketch. You can win a custom set of new UFC gloves. There's only 25 of these in existence, and UFC President Dana White giving away 3 of them right here tonight. Go to powerslap.com/sweepstakes to enter. Make sure you use the code PS7 New Gloves, all one word, PS7 New Gloves for 10 additional entries. These locker room shots are brought to you by Brick House Nutrition. Build better nutrition one brick at a time at brickhousenutrition.com. He may look like a good old boy from Arkansas, which he is, but Ron Beta is also the most decorated slap fighter in the history of the promotion. The man they call Wolverine, all business, and he's looking not just to win, but to make a statement against Austin Turpin. Turp Daddy Slim seemed to forget the latter part of his nickname while preparing for this fight, missing weight by 15 pounds, but he still has a chance to make amends and avenge the only loss on his record in a rematch with Wolverine tonight. Austin Turpin won the coin toss, but forfeits the opportunity to go first after missing weight, so it's the champ who gets the first swing in our co-main event. One of the best in the game, pound for pound, light heavyweight champ Ron Wolverine Beta got put to the test by Austin Turpin last October, and tonight, the 205-pound star will meet once again. Austin Turpin, he is the biggest personality in Power Slap. Wolverine, first 2-division champ in Power Slap history. Look at the damage on Turpin's face. We've never seen him like this. 2 absolute warriors, and now for the official decision. Still!
I don't really think I'm different than anybody else. I mean, I'm just me. I just show up. I do my job. I ain't changing. I'm humble. I'm nice. If you want to support the guys who want to act like jackasses, that's up to you, but I'm going to be the same guy. It's important for me to make a statement with a knockout this matchup because everybody's pushing for Turpin, but he loses twice to the champion. This time he's knocked out. He's done after that.
I'm Turp Daddy Slim, and I'm the baddest out there on the slap stage. I'm just a ball of energy, a cannonball of energy, just fired out of a rocket. I got iron in my blood, and I'm hungry for pain. I love to get out there and make people feel me. When Ronda hit me for the first time, I had thought a pigeon had just flew by on my cheek or something. Ronda ain't got what it takes to beat me. Tonight, I think my performance will go down as the night Ronda retires. I'm about to step my foot in the ground and start my reign as the light heavyweight champion.
I'm not happy about the rematch, but I'll be ready for it. You're gonna see me being calm, taking control, and coming out with the W. I'm gonna take my time. Every hit's gonna be precise. It's gonna be a good matchup for me. I'm gonna make him put the belt around me again.
When I walk out there on that stage, it's gonna be a one and done. It's gonna be an early match. He's gonna get the shot he got on the 5th round on the 1st round. I'm gonna knock his head off his shoulders. You're gonna see Turp Daddy Slim, the light heavyweight champion.
These fighter walkouts brought to you by 10X Health Precision Nutrition Wellness. Go to 10xnutrition.com. Austin Turp Daddy, not so slim this week. Missed weight by 15 pounds. He said he's glad they didn't send him home. Coming off his first loss to Wolverine in the title fight last October. Gets the rematch here tonight. Said he was too fancy, too cute in that fight. going back to Raw Dog Turp Daddy Slim in this one.
Yeah, listen, as we know, he failed to make weight this week. He's fired up, though. He's still being the typical showman. I was very surprised when he failed to make weight. He's a big star. He's one of the breakouts. He's got knockout power. He can take a great shot. Of course, he lost last time against Ron Bader, and he owns that. He said, listen, I clearly lost. You know, he said, if I had another round, maybe he would have got the knockout. But he said, I tried some new stuff. I tried to be fancy. But listen, he said, it is what it is. I get another shot. And this time he's coming to take the head of Ron Bader. The reality is, listen, this is a very, very close matchup. Ron Bader, the Wolverine, extremely experienced, but Austin Turpin, even though he missed weight, he said, I changed my diet. I've got stronger. I've been training full time. Anthony Lionheart Smith in the house. He's a bit of a streamer and a podcaster himself.
He is with you.
He has a big podcast.
Incredible.
It's the best mixed martial arts podcast on planet Earth.
What do they call it again?
Believe you me.
Maybe you should have Austin Turpin on and ask him how I missed weight by 15 pounds. Listen.
When you're losing weight and getting stronger, but you miss weight by 15 pounds.
That's weird.
How do you do that?
I don't know. But the fact of the matter is he's here and he has a chance to make amends. Maybe not to make things totally right, but to get the biggest win of his career today. The champion, Wolverine. Not a man of many words, but he is a badass. The first two-division champ in Power Slap. He is 3-1 in the promotion, 14-4 overall. The 33-year-old from Mountain Home, Arkansas, has been delivering building supplies, getting those hands nice and calloused up for years. Got married in March, has a blended family now of 5 kids, so he is a busy man.
Yeah, he is, and he's also an angry man. He's pissed off that this fight is even happening in the first place. He said, I've beaten him once. Since when does the #1 contender that loses the match get an immediate rematch? I said, well, actually, it happens quite a lot sometimes. Now, he feels that it's because of the popularity of Austin Turpin that he's getting the match. He feels there's a bit of favoritism at play. I think he's being a little bit paranoid. The reality is, though, Ron Bader, the Wolverine, is a serious dude. It's not often you see him smile, okay? But if he gets the job done and he gets the knockout, we might see him crack a little bit of a smile. As I said earlier tonight at the start of the show, he's predicting that he's going to put him to sleep. Last time out, he said he tried a few new things. He said he tried to be mad, he tried to be angry. This time he's just going to do what he normally does. Go out there and try and slap the face off him.
Mild-mannered, back to his old self is Wolverine here tonight. The tail of the tape brought to you by Estrella Jalisco, an authentic Cerveza Dorado and the official beer of Power Slap. Wolverine, 5 years older, 1 inch taller, a hefty 5-inch reach advantage, and slightly larger hands as well. This is a pick'em between Wolverine and Austin Turpin. Was initially a title fight no more after Turpin missed weight. Here is Justin Bernard.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a co-main event of the evening. Set for 5 rounds in the Power Slap heavyweight division and presented by Happy Dad Hard Seltzer. No more skinny cans. Introducing first in the blue corner. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 222 pounds. Out of Jacksonville, Florida, Austin Turp Daddy Slim Turpin. And in the red corner, he stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in officially at 209.5 pounds. Out of Mountain Home, Arkansas, he is the undisputed Power Slap light heavyweight champion of the world, Wolverine. And when the action begins, your referee in charge, Jason Herzog. Winner of the coin toss and striking first, Wolverine.
Rumble, bold, and free. Download the Rumble app or visit rumble.com. So we know the storyline here. Turpin missed weight by 15 pounds, which is more than egregious. It's unheard of in combat sports. He won the toss, but he forfeit the right to go first after missing weight. So Wolverine gets the first shot. And he told you and I both about an hour ago, a couple hours ago, that this was
look at that. Look at that for a wind-up. That is new. That's different. Let's have a look.
He stumbled him a little bit.
Oh, yeah. He's confused him.
Stay here with him.
Yeah, I'll be honest, he confused me.
We've never seen that.
He's like a velociraptor.
Come on. Come on. Hey, let's go back up there. 20 seconds. Let's go. Come on. Ready?
He woke Turpin up here.
He's fucking back. Oh, he walked away.
Solid shot.
Hey, let's make that fucking money. Make that money.
Look at that. That's a beautiful shot. That's a proper slap.
Go.
Now, Austin Turpin, he's known to deliver a good slap himself. Massive power, plenty of knockouts to his resume. He's got the attitude. He's also got the weight. I'm telling you, an extra 15 pounds, that is going to help.
You said here, what hand and what count?
He's definitely looking a little
right
thicker.
On three.
He's looking a little thicker.
Striker set. Right on three.
Did a little
right
shimmy shake.
Measure,
feels the beard. Remember, he calls him the bearded bitch. He says that the beard hides the chin.
When do you think the last time?
Hold on. Why are they wiping the chalk off the beard?
I think he was messing with it a little bit.
We're not groping. We're not doing anything else. We're measuring. Ready?
Yeah,
here.
Herzog said, we're not groping.
You ready here? Measure on three. Right? Okay. You're set. Measure.
Let's go, Austin Turpin. Give him a little grope. Go for it. You'll be all right. You'll get a warning.
Still.
That's your measure.
He's feeling. He wants to know where the chin is. Because to be honest, that beard, it is a big distraction.
2.
Here we go.
Oh my God, look at all the hair that came off in that beard. When's the last time that Wolverine trimmed the beard?
I would insist that the beard
Same
went.
fucking thing that happened last
saying
time, man.
it's a club. He's trying to highlight the mark on the neck. But that's why, according to Jason Herzog, he gave him a little throw.
You good on your eyes and stuff?
He
You got
wants to
anything on
feel
you?
where the bloody chin is.
All right.
I don't know when the last time he got it officially cut was, but Turk gave him a little trim there. Look at all that hair flying
off. You club
off.
them here. You need to take the shots up here. Make sure that they're right here, not here, okay?
Understood.
All right?
Yes, sir.
So no more low blows, all right?
Okay.
All right, that's a club.
Did you see a low blow?
Right? All right.
It's hard to tell,
1 point
right?
clubbing.
Oh, he took
1
a
point
point.
clubbing. 1 point clubbing. All right? Keep those things high. You're not doing a strike, okay?
It really is hard to see exactly where the chin is with the beard.
I mean, you can make an educated guess, though. I'm going to say it's just about level with the mouth. You know what I'm saying? Just ever so slightly underneath the mouth. That would be the jaw area.
Well, historically, that's where it's been on humans. I would agree with you, yes.
Yeah.
But it's just hard. I guess that was a little low.
Some people have a bigger jaw, though.
Some people have a square jaw.
Some people have a Desperate Dan jaw.
Let us know when you're
What
ready.
is that?
You don't know what Desperate Dan is?
No.
Well, that must be an English comic book.
Definitely.
Desperate Danny has a big old jaw. The beanie?
No.
Oh,
Over my head.
It's an English thing. Sorry.
Yeah, definitely English.
Check it out.
Look at that neck on Turpin.
What hand and what count?
Right on 3.
Right on 3. You set?
Got that big old fold in the back. There's
Right
really
on
no
3.
neck.
You set?
Desperate Dan had a
Striker
massive
set.
jaw.
Hold on a second. You got to put your foot in the box. In the box, all the way more. A little bit more. Just kidding.
All right, so listen, let's remember that first slap of the Wolverine. Massive impact. The shit kickers got a good grip of that canvas. Delivered a good slap. There it is.
Over the top.
2.
Boom!
Oh, the spit flying out of Turpin's mouth. Remember the last fight, his eye blew up a little bit.
Take it. Take that. Take that. Get that energy.
I think it's a little damaged here.
Yeah, baby. Fuck yeah. Yeah.
Kind of raked that finger across that left eye. Fair blow, though.
Don't go until
Now,
20. Don't go until 20. Fucking look
the
at him.
last
Look
fight,
at him. Look at him the whole time. Look at him.
Austin Turpin started doing better the longer the fight went. Rounds 4 and 5, that's when he started to wobble the Wolverine. So a bit of a slow starter last time.
Get a little higher. Get a little
and
higher.
Seems to be this time as well. But look at the eye swelling up big time. I mean, look, listen. If the Wolverine is saying that he went low, if you look at the mark of the eyes,
Right on 3.
he can make the
Striker
argument
set.
that
Right
Ron's
on
going
3.
high.
1, 2.
With the big one.
He's got the fingers in the air. Say, hold on a minute, I'm going to get up. He said, brother, you've got 10 seconds. He's up, but he's wobbly.
7.
He's got the thumbs up. It's like, you ain't good until I say you're good.
You're good.
Oh, Jason Herzog. Quick with the goods.
That is good.
Breathe in.
Wow, so Wolverine,
Here, look at me.
just the second time he has been knocked down. He's never been knocked out.
That was close. I'm
All right,
telling
you got 30 seconds. Get some good breaths in right now, okay? I know that was a good
That was
one.
a great shot.
I know
Perfect.
it was a good
Right
one.
on the money. It didn't look good for a second there. I thought it was over.
Nice recovery by Wolverine as Jason Herzog has allowed him to continue.
Let's go.
You see, he had his little finger up saying, hold on a minute, I'm good. It's good. It's like, mate, listen, you get 10 seconds.
You set?
I would encourage them not to walk and to wait until
Right
that 10
on 3.
seconds are
Right
up.
on 3. Striker set. Right on 3.
There's a look at your scorecard.
Yeah, I mean, it's clearly obvious. Wolverine dropped him in 1, Turpin in 2, and here we go for 3.
That's a solid one, but just eaten like it was nothing by Austin Turpin. And perhaps a clean shot by Turp Daddy could mean night-night Wolverine.
I'm just gonna say, look at the energy of Austin Turpin. He's playing to the crowd. He's coming alive. I feel that this next shot here, we might see a knockout.
If you want to keep the
The title's gonna change hands.
Would it be advantageous for him to go on 1, just to go quickly, do a measure on 1 and go?
No.
And by the way, just a quick correction.
No, because if he knocks him out and fouls him, he's disqualified.
Okay, you're right.
Go!
20 seconds.
Go!
You set? You set? You set? You set here?
So he's got to take his time here. The Wolverine, listen, that was a
Right on
nasty blow.
3.
Is he fully recovered?
Striker set.
Probably
right on
not.
3.
It's like on a video game, you know, when the bar's going down, it's recovering. It's not all the way up, though. This could be it. This could be good night. This could be the title-changing hands.
1, 2.
Wolverine stunned, stumbled slightly, eats it, could be a club.
And it's not a title fight, by the way, as well. Remember, they missed weight.
Yeah, so they're fighting a heavyweight. Was it initially going to be a title fight? It's not now. You miss weight by 15 pounds, you don't get a fight for a title.
Oh, that was low. That was below the fucking chain. That was below the chain. But that was like right in the middle. That wasn't way too high, way too far back or nothing. That's like fucking square.
I'll be honest, that looks okay to me. What do you think?
I agree with you. I'm telling you, the beard is a strategic advantage. I don't know that.
I don't know.
You don't, in
I
terms
think
of
that's
calling
the way,
where it lands?
I think that's the way he lives his life.
Well,
Calm down. We're looking at it.
that looked fair to me.
I think it was a fair blow.
Right. It's clubbing. Hey, you know what a clean strike is. Just do a clean strike. No more fouls here. Okay?
Look at the
Put a
side
clean strike on him,
Turp's
right where it
face.
belongs. You know how to do it. Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. We're gonna take this point. You're gonna go out here and do a clean strike after that. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let's go.
So it is going to be called the clubbing foul.
1 point clubbing.
1 point
clubbing.
deduction.
1 point clubbing.
That's
Okay?
crazy.
So remember, this is a 5-round fight. So one more foul for Turpin and it's over.
I'm not a referee. I'm just a man.
You're more than a man.
And I'm a man with one eye. And that one eye saw a fair blow.
I agree with you.
What does a man with two eyes say?
I see a fair blow. So between the three eyes that we have,
and 3 eyes are better than 2. The referee is wrong.
All right, so there's a look at the scorecard. couple of 10-8s for Wolverine because of the penalties.
How you doing here, Ron? How you doing, Ron? You got time? I'm moving.
He's good. I've been tracking time. We're good.
All right, so Ron's taking his time. Has over a minute of recovery time left because of the foul.
Yeah, exactly. You got to milk it because in round 2 he was badly hurt. Now,
Yeah, you're
granted,
still up
round
by
3,
2 at this point. You're
there's
still
a
up by
foul.
2.
He took it well. Still
You
some
come back,
decent
though. You
impact
come
to
back.
go.
You're not. Nothing sounds funky. You're talking just fine.
Just like in MMA.
I know.
If you get kicked in the groin or whatever, you got 5 minutes. You might as well take all the time.
You got it. You just go in there and land clean on it.
It's a smart move. Most don't generally
36.
do that, right?
36.
Because you're so eager and anxious to get back out there.
You're ramped up, the adrenaline's flowing, you got a crowd here, everyone's screaming and cheering you on, you want to get back to it, you want to be the big man. Slow it down.
All right, you got
Use
20.
the brain.
22. You got 22 now.
Use the power of the beard.
Let's see what the power of the beard can do here. Wolverine in round 4, striking first.
Okay, what hand, what count? Right on 3, strikers, right on 3. Right on 3. 1, 2.
Oh, Racker. Rack of the whip.
He can't get enough power to really phase Turpin. I feel like his first shot in the first round was the best one.
By far the best shot. Round 2 and 3, he took it so well. Didn't phase him one little bit. Yeah, it made a nice sound.
This has to be clean.
Yeah, echoed around the room.
No matter
It was a
what.
fantastic shot, but Austin Turpin has a chip.
Okay.
Turpin does a nice job receiving these shots. It was a clean strike. It was a good strike, but Turpin doesn't move. He doesn't budge.
Go.
But one more foul.
And it's
Fighter
over.
set.
Even if he knocks him out. I mean, if he knocks him out,
Right
it's
on
definitely.
3.
If he fouls
Right
him,
on 3.
a loss. But if he fouls him regardless, it's a loss.
But by the same token, he has to do some damage here. He's down.
He's got to not foul. And he's not knocked him out. He's a little wobbly now.
Yeah, just a wee bit.
Hold on.
Fair blow.
Jason Herzog is quick to say you're good. No offense, brother.
Fair blow.
Because I'm going to get a text when he watches this back.
Make weight. How's that sound?
There.
Yeah, make weight. All day.
Oh.
John Davis, the coach, talking a little smack to Austin Turpin.
All in the same spot. The same
The
spot.
coach is
Oh,
mixing it
Turpin's
up.
losing it.
They're not looking. They're not
John
looking at it.
Davis,
You got 22
the
seconds.
machine.
You got 22
You guys got
seconds.
20 seconds.
All right, here's
No,
your
they're not even looking
scorecard.
at it,
So
man.
this
They're not even
is
looking at
a
it. You got
big one.
15.
If
I
Turpin
know.
won
I
that
got
last
15.
round,
You're
it's a
still
1-point advantage.
I know.
for
It's like you're
Wolverine.
still up by 1.
You got 10 seconds.
You got 10 seconds.
Let's go. Let's go, grab
Come on. 8, 7, 6.
Shoulders down, Tony.
So
Fighter set.
Wolverine can ill afford a foul here,
Right there. Make your legs straight.
as you have him up by 1 on your scorecard.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, he fouls here. It's going to be pretty much even going into round 5 unless he knocks him out.
Right on 3. Right on 3.
Let's see if he can get a little more juice
Now,
behind here.
last time going, as the fight progressed,
1,
his power diminished.
2.
He's trying a new technique. He's trying to swing it
Fair
round
blow.
and stuff like
Fair
that.
blow.
It's not resulting in maximum power.
I don't love the measure and the over the top and then coming underneath, but it was a clean, fair
Clean to
blow.
win. Clean to win. Clean to
And
win.
now we are going into the 10th
Clean to
round.
win.
We are in the 10th round of
Don't
this
shave his fucking
rivalry.
beard, then you
2
wanna fucking bitch about it.
5-round matches. Last one was a
He's up.
unanimous
Go in at 20. Go in
decision
at
win
20. Go in at 20.
by Wolverine.
Okay. Go.
If you look at the body language between the two of them, the fresher guy certainly seems like Austin Turpin. However, Wolverine typically stoic, to be fair.
What hand and what count? Right on 3.
Turp didn't really have to worry about cutting the weight, right? Had a couple of pizzas, couple of cheeseburgers, and weighed in 15 pounds heavy.
Wolverine,
1,
yeah, he did make the weight.
2.
Final slap. Oh, he's down.
2.
Let's see if that's a clean blow.
3.
Second time Wolverine has been sat down here today.
Well, he's very wide. He's going back down again. That's it.
It's over. Turp Daddy slept once again.
High returns victorious.
He is going bananas. Talking his sketch in the audience. What's up, brother? Tonight's Monster Knockouts brought to you by Monster Energy. Unleash the Beast.
Let's take a look at this one here. This was the final blow. Look at that. Almost headbutts the table. Tries to catch himself. Falls back. Plants on his ass. Gets up. Makes it back to his feet and then wobbles again and falls. Look at that. Straight through. On the money. Not high, not low. A fair blow. Straight through the beard. Puts him on his ass, like I said. And he was trying. He was fighting to get back to his feet, and he did. He got up, but then he fell back down, and then that was it. And there it is. There's your favorite move.
Oh, Turb Daddy doing the Humpty Hump. Wow, what a week it has been for that guy. You know, we didn't even mention
your daughters.
We didn't even mention the fact that he got married since his last fight, he bought a house since his last fight, and he missed weight by 15 pounds since his last fight.
The man's a showman. The man's a winner, of course. Victorious here. And he's going to be an immediate rematch now. They're going to do it again, I would assume, for the belt, like they were supposed to do tonight. So let's look. Goes forward, almost headbutts, falls back, fights, finds the will to get back to his feet, gets up. He's like, whoa, I'm good, ref. Whoa, 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 hold on, oh, I'm good. He's like, come on, just give me a second, I'm good.
Thank you.
Ref's like, no, buddy, that's it, game over, go home, you're done.
Tonight's decision presented by Kudo Protein Popcorn. Head to kudosnacks.com now and enter the promo code SLAP for 25% off your order. Here is Justin Bernard to make it official in our co-main event.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Jason Herzog calls a stop to the match in round number 5, declaring the winner by TKO, Austin Turb Daddy.
Yes, sir. God is good. God is good, baby. You got a deal.
Turban.
Real motherfucking squeal. Yes, sir. Like a cut-off stocking, baby. I stay rocking.
Tonight's 10-count replay brought to you by 10X Health, Precision Nutrition Wellness. Go to 10xnutrition.com.
2, 3, 4, 5. You're not gonna make the count. You're not gonna make the count. You're not gonna make the count, brother. Let me hold you here. You're not gonna make the count.
Austin Turpin becomes the first man to knock out Wolverine in his 19th slap fight. Ron Beta not only sat down, but he is knocked out. What a crazy week it has been for Turb Daddy Not So Slim.
Well done, Austin Turpin, but we got to say, not without a little controversy. Let's remember, and I'm not making excuses, Ron Beta did make weight, hit the 205-pound mark. Austin Turpin, came in at 220, a massive advantage, didn't cut the weight, and came in heavier.
Turb Daddy's with Charlie Arnold now.
All right, here with the winner, Austin Turpin. Now, Austin, before we get into the win, the details of it, we need to address the missed weight. You were 15 pounds over. Tell me what happened. Why'd that happen?
I mean, it was a learning lesson for me. Mistakes happen. You know, Ronda's still a bitch, so it is what it is. You know, actually, matter of fact, while I got you all here, Ronda's a good dude. He took the match because I missed weight. So I just want to say shout out to Ronda. And it is what it is. It's a learning lesson for me. So maybe next time you guys get to see Turb Daddy Slim with a six-pack, don't bring your girlfriend in the arena. So y'all want me to lose weight, y'all better watch out with them females.
Well, is that the plan? Are you going to lose the weight? Do you hope to compete again at light heavyweight?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Light heavyweights is my zone right now. I mean, if they whoever they give me, I mean, they can give me some brand new guy from fucking Russia or wherever. I don't give a fuck who they give me. I'm a dog. I'm going to eat. So I'm going to say yes to whatever. I might even go on a fucking diet, and you might see your boy with a six-pack and weighing 185 pounds for a couple days.
That would be interesting. Now let's talk about the victory. You got a knockout. You knocked down Wolverine for just the second time in his entire career. How do you rate your performance?
It was decent. It was decent. You know, it would have been a lot better if I'd have made weight because I'd have been wearing a strap right now. But, you know, Ron took the match because he's a competitor. You know, he loves to do it. He loves to get down with me. So I'm very thankful that he did that, you know. But I'm a dog, so.
Well, you had a couple of fouls early, made some adjustments. What was going on in your mind that you knew you had to change in order to finally get the knockout you were looking for?
Well, I mean, fuck, it's a lot going on up there. So I'm just a fucking good old white boy from Jacksonville, Florida. You know, I'm not used to, I'm used to a Kodak camera. You know, that's about as fancy as I get. You know, you got to wind the motherfucker after you take a picture. So all these lights, cameras, Cowboy Cerrone, fucking all these crazy fancy people, it just throws me off a little bit. But
He feels that he's going to go right through him. He said, listen, Nate Bernard, pardon me, that was his last opponent. He feels that Nate Bernard is better than Damien DeBell. But the only problem with that is that Damien DeBell beat Nate Bernard as well in a title defense. The reality is, though, this man, Ryan Phillips, very experienced, excellent chin, massive power, and a chance for him to finally become the heavyweight champion.
Coming in off back-to-back wins is Ryan Phillips getting a title shot here tonight for the first time in his career. Damien DeBell, the heavyweight champion, just 22 years old, graduated from UCF in Orlando a few months ago, taking some time off, focusing on fighting and helping a friend at his tree business. I said, what have you been doing there? He goes, just throwing around some logs. So he is ready and willing to defend his title for a second time.
Yeah, that's like helping his friend out. That's not his official job, and that's perfect work to help you with, you know, perfecting and getting a powerful slap, throwing around logs of wood. But he said he quit work, his main job, to take some time off to focus on this, because when he beat Nate Bernard, he said that felt incredible. When he defended the belt, when he put him to sleep, he said the high from that was ridiculous, and he's chasing that feeling. He wants to experience that again, so that's why he's focusing on this 100%. And we just saw him there kind of gesturing at Ryan Phillips. Remember, at the weigh-ins, these two kind of had to be separated. Ryan Phillips gave him a push. This man, he doesn't talk a lot, but I tell you what, massive power. And it'll be a good matchup, because both of these men have the ability to knock each other out. That's why they're here. That's why it's the main event. That's why they're competing for the title.
Champion Damien DeBell looking to make another statement here tonight. Tail of the tape brought to you by Estrella Jalisco, an authentic Cerveza Dorado and the official beer of Power Slap. The champ, taller by 2 inches, has a 6-inch reach advantage and also a 10-inch hand. That is the second biggest on the card tonight. DeBell a minus 240 favorite. Here's Justin Bernard.
Ladies and gentlemen, this match is sanctioned by the Nevada State Athletic Commission, Chairman Dallas Hahn, and Executive Director Jeff Mullen. Our judge at stage side are Tim Cheatham, Junichiro Kamijo, and Chris Migliore. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. From the sold-out Power Slap Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada, and the millions watching around the world on Rumble. This match is 5 rounds for the Power Slap Heavyweight Championship of the world. And presented by Rumble, Bold and Free. Download the Rumble app or visit rumble.com. Introducing first in the blue corner. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 255 1/2 pounds. out of Lorain, Ohio, he is a #1 ranked heavyweight contender in the world. Ryan, the King of Kings, Phillips. And in the red corner, he stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 248.5 pounds. Out of Ruskin, Florida, he is the undisputed power slap heavyweight champion of the world, Damien "The Bell" DeBell. And when the action begins, your referee in charge, Mark Chappie Smith. Winner of the coin toss and striking first, Ryan Phillips.
Gentlemen, to the center. All right, Bill, waist up against, chin out, hold that position, okay? All right, Ryan, first slap with your hand, with your count.
Right off 3.
All right, you must measure right on 3.
Both of these men coming off knockout wins over Nate Bernard. Phillips will swing first.
1, 2.
He's never got it done in 1, though. And he still has it. Not the best shot.
Okay.
Good Not slap. Much sound. Good slap. Technically, wasn't the best slap we've seen all night, let's be honest.
Too crazy. Just the fingers.
We've definitely seen better from Ryan Phillips.
Yeah.
Remember, it's a 5-round fight.
Good?
I was going to say the same thing.
All right.
We think alike, man. We've been doing this together.
Hey, I'll tell you what.
Listen, hold that position.
Damien DeBell, just massive power.
And DeBell's never been knocked out. I mean, look at the size of the guy. 255 pounds, extremely thick. Not the tallest, only 6'2". A big guy, don't get me wrong, but he's not ridiculously tall. Big jaw, strong neck. But this man can pack a punch or a slap.
2.
You see that deep breath, and he kind of turtles up a little bit.
Yeah. I think that's a 10-9 for DeBell, though.
Get the fucking energy. You got
Wasn't the best strike.
Clean.
By Phillips, but that one right there, solid
20
shot.
seconds. I want you back up there. 20 seconds.
I agree.
Okay?
You see the way he goes all the way
Let him think. Let him think.
You always want to hit through the target.
Damien DeBell back in the receiving position. Ryan Phillips with a little showmanship for the cameras before he steps to the power slap table.
Recover. Hand count.
Right on 3.
Must measure. Right hand on 3. That's your measure.
All right, so as I say, I think he lost round 1. He's going to do better
2.
here.
I don't think that's it.
I don't think it's it either. I mean, it was a better strike.
You love it.
Was it?
DeBell certainly, he didn't enjoy it.
It was high? I feel like it was high?
But it wasn't
Good slap.
an earth-shattering blow.
All right, you know
I
what
think
you
he was a
gotta do.
little
Keep going.
high.
You're flowing right now.
Might have
You're
been able
flowing.
to call that a club. And the foot comes up
Good
a little
slap.
bit.
All day, baby. All day. That's what I'm saying.
Called a clean slap.
Easy.
But you're not hearing
Keep
the same
foot down.
type
Keep
of
the foot
sound. Like
down.
some of these slaps in here in the apex sound like a gunshot.
Sound like a gunshot. Sound like when you take your belt off and you're half in.
Yep.
To scare the kids.
Yeah, like you're just.
I do that all the time to scare my kids.
I'll bet you do.
Yeah.
Stand by. It's kind of scare me when you do that.
You must measure. Right hand on 3. That's your measure.
Damien DeBell, second round, second slap in this title fight.
2.
Another big inhale. Ryan Phillips
Good
calling
slap.
for a club.
Claiming low
It's a
blow.
good slap.
Good slap. Goes into the conference room with Vern Cathy.
I know. Who cares? Let's go. Okay.
Exactly.
Hey,
As Vern says, who
fucking
cares?
shot.
Let's go. He
Let's
said
make
it's
this
fair.
happen. Okay. Come on, we're not here to bitch about it. Let's
That
fucking get
looks
this shit
okay
going.
to me. I mean, yeah, he's got big hands, so the fingers connect with the
34
neck.
seconds.
The fingers are long.
All right, ready?
But
Hey.
Well, there's not much of a neck there on Ryan Phillips, like a lot of these guys who are a little bit squattier, like Austin Turpin.
Hold your position. Hand count.
Neither man has really made much of an impact in terms of damage right now. I still have DeBell winning.
That's your measure.
You know, round 1 and round 2. Going into round 3, no one's really been stumbled, wobbled, particularly visibly hurt. That was better.
I might have.
Oh, to the eye.
What they call here. He's
Come on.
brushing
Good
it
slap.
off. Good slap.
Come on,
Might have been the chalk of the eye.
You got it in your eye?
Yeah, fun.
All right, I'm gonna wipe around your face. You got 40 seconds till you're good.
Oh, that was high.
Wipe your eye out.
Yeah, I think I saw that correctly.
Time.
There we go. All right, they're pausing it. It's paused right now, so you're good. Take your time with it. You're good. They're going to review.
We have a foul. Clubbing.
Yep.
There we go.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That was very high. It was pretty much
1 point. Clubbing.
to the eye.
1 point. Clubbing.
So
1 point. Clubbing.
He's lost both rounds.
Well, he's lost all 3 rounds now because of the foul, right? If you say he's won the first 2, I'm talking about DeBell won the first 2. He hasn't slapped yet in round 3.
No, I know, but he's won the first.
Right.
DeBell won the first 2 rounds.
Right, so a clean slap here and he wins the 3rd round.
Medical timeout.
It's no bueno right now for Ryan Phillips. It's not going well.
I think they're going to take a look at DeBell's eye. So Damian DeBell, when he started in power slap, used his winnings to get LASIK, and then had to sit out for a while to let the surgery heal.
He's good.
And no longer has to wear the glasses. And Contact says that's been a life-changing thing for him at just 22 years old. And as somebody who's had LASIK himself, I can tell you it's magical. It's magical not to have to put those contacts in.
Must be amazing having perfect vision, Dan.
Injury clock.
There's a lot of things perfect about me, Michael. I'll share them with you later.
You know, rub it in my face, why don't you?
Let's get set. Waist touching.
That one eye you have is a very good one eye.
But it's not.
Right hand on 3. You must measure.
Here we go.
All right.
1, 2.
Oh, that's a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
Wake up call.
That was a better shot. So I would say DeBell now won all 3 rounds, plus the point deduction for the foul for Ryan Phillips.
This next one, you keep
10-8
that
round?
fucking foot planted.
For sure, a 10-8 round.
Herzog's gonna fucking call it.
30-26, I would say it is on the scorecards after 3 rounds.
Hey.
10-9, 10-9.
Watch that fucking
10-8.
foot. Keep it down.
Good clean slap from Damian DeBell. You do have to give Phillips credit.
That's what I told him.
The king of kings for eating the slaps.
Hey, I know. It's Dr. Herzog.
Certainly
He said,
we
you
have
fucking
seen
pivot
some
one bit, it's a
bigger
fucking
men
foul.
than Phillips
You
go
keep the
down,
fucking foot
including
down.
Nate Bernard.
Fucking ready? Go, now. Go, I don't want you to get a penalty. Go.
12 seconds,
I'm telling you, go.
We have a little infighting with Vern Cathy and Ryan Phillips. He wants him to get up there and go before the clock runs out.
Must measure. Right hand on 3.
That was a look at your scorecard. You have developed 30-26.
Yes.
1, 2.
He needs a knockout.
That was his best slap of the match.
By far.
Good slap.
You heard the impact.
All day.
You heard the slap.
All the way. No
Let's be honest, that was the first time you heard
the head. You're up all day, all right?
The slap sound.
You got 48 seconds right now. You're still flowing. There you go. Having a good old time.
Get in the box.
He's having a good old time. He's over here dancing, man.
Waist touching. Hold that position. Recover. Hand count.
Damian DeBell do a little torso twist.
On 3.
Trying to generate just a little more power than he has in his previous strikes.
2.
Here goes the champ.
There's no need for a count. Ryan Phillips, the king is dead. Live the king.
Damian DeBell with the biggest slap of the night retains the heavyweight strap. And that's the power we've been talking about, Michael Bisping.
And that was a clean sweep from start to finish. Throughout all 3 rounds, he was ahead, leading on points. And then no need for the scorecards. Round 4 puts him to sleep. Mark Smith is like, good slap. It's like, yeah, no shit, Sherlock.
Tonight's Monster Knockout brought to you by Monster Energy. Unleash the beast. We've been waiting for him to, maybe it was the torso twist. Gave him that extra power.
He went down hard as well. The way he fell back, boom, a real impact on the canvas.
Down like a box of rocks.
Out like a light.
That big, deep inhale once again, and the King of Kings looking like a court jester.